Good evening and welcome to Mount Vernon for tonight's regional duels. Tonight it's Davenport Assumption, Prairie City Monroe, and Mount Vernon vying for a trip to the state duels. I'm Sean, I guess I should say who I am maybe. I'm Sean Moore. I'm here with Mike Clark, and we will bring you the action tonight here from Mount Vernon. Format for tonight, as the highest seed Mount Vernon will await the winner of an initial duel here, prelim duel between Assumption and PCM, and then Mount Vernon will take on the winner of that duel for the to go to state. How you doing, Mike? Ready to roll?
We are ready to roll. Just kind of in a warm house tonight. That going through this little chill outside, so it's kind of been a good night to be in the gym here, watching some good young guys wrestling here tonight. So
there should be some. Well, we don't see PCM much, but they are always tough, and we all know Assumption all too well. They are always tough. They always have some tough individuals and some depth on that squad.
You know, the funny part about this is it's been, I think the last time we hosted this would have been, I got to think here, I got to go back a few years.
I think our boys were wrestling in it.
Yeah, I know my son Ryan was a freshman, so let's say almost 8 years.
Yep.
Been almost 8 years, and we had Assumption.
Yep. Well, we're in this thing 20 out of the last 25 years we're in this position right here, a chance to go to state, and it's been a while since we've gotten it done. So hopefully we can get over the hump tonight. Going to take some effort. I would venture to guess that Assumption's probably favored in this initial duel here, but again, you never know. We don't see PCM a heck of a lot, so we know they've got some tough individuals. In this first duel here at 106 from Assumption, it's Brady Booman. He's a freshman, 24 and 16. Of course, this is where they're slated in on paper. You never know in these duels where they're actually going to end up.
There definitely could be some shifting going around, and some strategizing with the coaches, and we'll see kind of where they will try to keep up here.
Caliber Fry for the Mustangs of PCM at 106. He's a freshman, 23 and 14. At 113, Sean Kirsten from Assumption, a freshman, 17 and 22. He's got Charlie Sitzman, a sophomore, 13 and 26 from PCM. At 120, it's Gavin Marietta from Assumption. He's a sophomore, 13 and 21 on the year. He'll have Zach Richards, a freshman from PCM. He's 24 and 13. At 126 pounds, it's number 1 ranked Derek Bass from Assumption, the senior. He's 23 and 0 on the year. He'll have Remington Fry from PCM, a junior, 32 and 10. That could be a good one at 126 pounds. At 132, number 6 ranked Caden Wild from Assumption. He's a sophomore, 31 and 5. He'll face Sawyer Beaucamp, the sophomore from PCM, 16 and 17 is his record. At 138, we anticipate seeing Peyton Pilgrim from Assumption, the junior, 22 and 16. He will likely have number 10 ranked Tucker Wheeler, the freshman, 36 and 10 from PCM. At 145 for Assumption, it's number 2 ranked Michael Macias from Assumption, the senior, 19 and 1. He'll likely face Hewitt Breiniger from PCM, the junior, at 30 and 16. At 152, Colton Pilgrim from Assumption, the senior, 28 and 12. He'll have William Vanderpool, the senior from PCM, 19 and 16. At 160, Caleb Kreinbring from Assumption, the senior, 10 and 28 on the year. He'll have either Jeffrey McDaniel or Wyatt Wheeler. McDaniel, 21 and 17. Wheeler, 14 and 11. The 160-pounders from PCM. At 170 pounds, Drew Diaz from Assumption, the freshman, 14 and 25 on the year. He'll have either Finn Wilson, sophomore, 11 and 8, or Griffin Olson, the junior, 9 and 7. From PCM. A break here for the anthem. Nice job from Tristan Lashley, Mount Vernon's heavyweight, doing the honors of the anthem tonight. And here we're set to get underway here with PCM and Davenport Assumption in the first duel of the evening. Call it the semifinal. Spotlight is on. See if we can get through the rest of these introductions here. Drew Diaz from Assumption, the 170-pounder, 14 and 25. He will likely have Griffin Olson, the junior, 9 and 7 from PCM at 182. Chase Diaz, the senior, 20 and 10 from Assumption. And Donovan Nicholson, the senior, 20 and 7 from PCM. At 195, Joe Gasson from Assumption, the senior, 25 and 18. And Nate Richards, the junior from PCM, 25 and 15. At 220 pounds, Rhett Schaefer from Assumption, the junior, 25 and 12. Joel Greiner from PCM, the senior, 15 and 23. And finally, the heavies from Assumption, Maverick Kindred, he's a junior, 16 and 21. He'll have Caden Clark, the sophomore, 30 and 13 from PCM. Your scoreboard up. And we're already shifting people around here at 106. Oh, there's going to be a double forfeit. No, we're starting at 113. All right.
113.
That was hard for me.
Yeah, there you go.
Starting at 13. Here's Sean Kirsten from Assumption. And Charlie Sitzman from PCM. And we're underway in our regional duel competition. Winner of this duel faces Mount Vernon for a chance to go to the state duel tournament down in Coralville this year. Of course, no regionals this year. Right to the sectional. So they had to determine the participants here by ranking, essentially. And there's the 2 for Kirsten.
Nice job of Kirsten getting in on that leg and then just kind of kept working it in. Stitzman was trying to get out of that, but he gave up that leg, and Kirsten was able to kind of work his way around. Kirsten looking for the cradle. Kind of gave up on that.
So 2-0 Kirsten, 55 seconds remaining here. We got a stall call on the bottom here. Stitzman been warned.
Stitzman's trying to work for that hand control, but not really working up onto his base, just kind of sitting there. Kirsten slams in that leg. Got the boot in, as you would put it, Sean. So,
and there's a stall point already for Kirsten. I'm sure we're gonna. And here we're counting near fall for Kirsten. That topic will come up all night long with Assumption riding. So they have a very sticky riding style over the years. So we'll see how that pans out over the course of the evening. 3-0 now in favor of Kirsten as we wrap up the first period. So Kirsten showing good control in the first period. Nice ride. Draws a stall point. And we're going on our feet to start the second. Kirsten 17 and 22 on the year, just a freshman. Sitzman a sophomore, 13 and 22, a reshot. Scoring on the shot is Kirsten, and it's 5-0, 136 remaining second period. And we're back to that same position that we ended the first period in. Sitzman can't hang his head. I think the officials demonstrated he's not gonna wait around for you to very long for you to have offensive motion on the bottom.
Kirsten does a nice job just keeping pressure on Stitzman and looking for a cradle and And just kind of doing some things there. Stutzman kind of rolls out, and gets the one escape.
And Kirsten is looking for offense. He's not just hanging on. He's not just tight-waisted, not hooking ankles. He is looking for offense from the top. 5-1 now your score, 56 seconds, second period. Here comes Kirsten again. He's got another 2.
Kirsten's doing a nice job. Basically what he's doing there is he's getting Stutzman's head down. And then when your head is down, you're in a bad position. You're getting yourself more in a vulnerable position. And Kirsten's just kind of
here's
capitalizing
with a
on
shot
that.
now. Kirsten with a hard whizzer. 34 seconds remaining.
Oh!
The Stutzman's got Kirsten in some trouble, and he works his way out of it. Now he's working to take it on the edge. We're going to have some conversation. No points, no takedown. 7-2 now, 27 seconds remaining second period. Stutzman showing a little life here in the second.
Kirsten did a nice job just kind of rolling through with that. Kind of got himself out of position. Stutzman had an opportunity there to maybe put him on his back, but he kept coming around. Didn't stop wrestling. Got himself out of it.
Short time now, 8 seconds, and here comes Kirsten again around for the 2. And trying to work a cheap till here at the end of the period. No points. So 9-2 now as we start the third period. Kirsten from Assumption in control. Stutzman now is going to ride. Have to find some top offense here. Well, you've been taken down a couple times and you weren't able to escape. There's only one option remaining for you. Stutzman looking for, I think he's trying to work for a cradle. He's pretty close to having something locked up.
Kirsten, he's trying to get himself lengthened out here. Stutzman's getting a little too high. Getting a little high. Kirsten's got that inside leg with his arm. He's coming around.
Yeah, Stutzman's going to try to commit to that cradle action, and got to go for broke here when you're down 9-2. And here comes
Kirsten's got to get that arm out, come around. He's really close to there. It is. Getting the 2 reversal.
So 11-2. Now we're in bonus point territory. Stutzman needs to keep wrestling for his team, avoid some back points here, get out and away, and work for a takedown. 11-2 is your score. Third period, 53 seconds remaining here in the third. Kirsten of Assumption leading Stutzman of PCM 11-2. Stutzman needs to get some action moving. He could get hit with stalling again here. Same position we've seen. A lot of good pressure down right on top from Kirsten. Working wrists. 14 seconds remaining here in the match. Three, 2, and 1. And Kirsten from Assumption gets the Knights on the board with an 11-2 victory over Stutzman, Charlie Stutzman of PCM. £120 now, Gavin Marietta from Assumption, the sophomore, 13-21 on the year. And Zach Richards from PCM, the freshman, 24-13 on the year. So Assumption with a bonus point victory at 13. They lead at 4-0. That's really the score that matters tonight, is your dual score.
Richards was behind. He had Marietta. He was kind of behind him, but Marietta did a nice job of getting out of there. Nice little roll through.
Richards works that fireman's action.
Get his head out. There you go. There you go.
Ander's got us 2. So it's 2 for Richards on the edge, and he's out to a 2-0 lead. 1:27 remaining first period.
Really like that. Just all that action that they gave us here. Just all of a sudden, this could be an exciting match if they both got the gas tanks to keep going here.
Richards, just a freshman. 24 wins on the year. And Marietta, the sophomore, 13 and 21. Tight waist here from Richards. Now he's working wrists on the right side. 55 seconds remaining first period. 2-0 Richards leads it. And he cuts Marietta loose, 2-1. 47 seconds remaining here first period. Nice shot there from Richards. .35 seconds here as Richard tries to. It's one of those situations where the high guy is going to win.
Elevate that leg. There you go. Got that
takedown and potentially dangerous there for Richards.
Kind of got that elbow up a little too high.
4-1 your score. 26 seconds remaining first period.
Marietta's got to be careful in that situation because he could have easily been put to his back there.
Rolling those wrists forward. 12 seconds here remaining first period. Here comes Marietta. See if he can score on the edge at the end of the period. He cannot. Down they'll go. 6 seconds remaining. 4-1 lead for Zach Richards of PCM. Assumption leads the duel 4-0 on the strength of a Sean Kirsten major over Charlie Sitzman at 113. Really nice job there by Richards to change his level, prevent the one. Marietta will defer. So down goes Rhodes to start the second. 4-0. Favor of Richards. A couple takedowns.
Richards with the switch.
Hands. Yep. There's going to be one coming up for Richards with the opportunity to score here. And they'll blow this dead. Let him work an awful long time there on top. So there's going to be 1 point locked hands coming up for Richards. 5-1 the score. And Richards comes out, gets.
Marietta got a little high.
In trouble here. We've got Richards scoring some back points on Marietta. This would be a big fall here.
This tight.
1:25 to work with, plenty of time. And Marietta doing a nice job getting belly down. And there's 3 more for Richards, 10-1, 1:15 remaining second period. Looking at, used to call that little Air Force action. Richards doing a really nice job on top here in control. As Marietta all tied up. 50 seconds remaining here, second period. 10-1, Zach Richards leading it. So Marietta needs to work for a base here. He's not hit for passivity, and he's going to turn him loose. So 10-2 here, 26 seconds remaining, far side of the mat. Richards looking to increase his lead at the end of the second period. There's a shot from Richards. It's a really nice job keeping his base underneath him. He's going to come through for the takedown.
Looks like for the half.
And it's 12-2. 5 seconds remaining here in the period. So
Richards doing a really nice job just riding Marietta, keeping him down, keeping him from getting to that up to his knees. You know, Marietta, he's kind of a long, lanky guy, and he can, kind of try to roll him through, and that's why you saw Richards cut him loose a couple times, in a couple of these periods.
So So Richards trying to get that bonus point win back for PCM. They trail the Duel 4-0, and there's another single shot, outside single, switch to a double. And there's a takedown, and looking for near fall, counting near fall for Richards. PCM probably going to need some bonus points to pull this thing out against Assumption. And Richards is coming through with some here. 16-2 is the score, 1:27 remaining. Turn will do it here for Richards. Maybe you cut him loose and take him down here. Richards working hard on top. That Air Force locked up again. Got a couple different options here.
I'm thinking if Richards can't quite get this, it might be something where he can, probably turn him loose.
Yeah, maybe this is maybe you turn. Yep, that coach says turn him loose here. So a takedown here will do it. So Richards looking for a takedown. 16-3, here's the score.
Got to get his head out.
23 seconds remaining.
That
You
should
can throw the half
be two
in.
right
Yep,
there.
There's the two. That'll end it. The PCM on the strength of an 18-3 win from Zach Richards will take the lead 5-4 here. As we move to 126. 126 is going to be number 1 ranked Derek Bass from Assumption. Bass, a senior, 23-0 on the year. And let's see who takes the mat here for PCM. They get track wrestling all squared away down there. So this will be Harrison Breiniger. 32-pounder coming down. Breiniger 5-5 on the year, sophomore, against number 1 ranked Bass. Bass out in front here, going to move around for the go behind. It's 2-0 right off the bat.
Going for the tilt.
See if they bump Fry up here to 32 in the next match. Remington Fry is listed as their 26-pounder. There's a couple near fall points for Bass. 4-0 your score. 1:16 remaining first period. And Bath cradles him right up. I'll look for that bottom knee. And he's got a full minute here to try to put Breiniger away. .45 seconds here for Bass to work with. Breiniger doing a nice job keeping that left shoulder off the mat. There's an adjustment.
Bass readjusted that.
All right, there's your fall. So all bonus point matches so far, and it's 10-5 in favor of Assumption. As we move to 132 here, Mike, looks like I think this is going to be Caden Wild, number 6 ranked Caden Wild, the sophomore, 31-5 on the year from Assumption. And yeah, here's Remington Fry, 26-pounder bumping up to 32. Could be a good one here. Fry, junior, 32-10 on the year. Couple 30-plus match winners. Assumption leading the duel 10-5 now as we head to 132. Here's Fry in on the leg scramble. Kind of let that go, and Wild comes around for the takedown.
Wild just kind of rolled right through with Fry there. You know, Fry was in on the first shot, but like I said, he just rolled right through, and then he ended up getting the takedown. Wild kept moving.
2-0 in favor of Wild here. 1:42 remaining first period. First duel of the evening, PCM and Davenport Assumption. Winner will face Mount Vernon for a chance to go to the state tournament. Wild getting aggressive with that chicken wing on the left side. Fry giving up near fall now.
Wild's got that. He's tightening that up.
That's pretty tight now.
Elevate
through.
that just a little bit.
That is no fun city.
Fry's pretty flexible. Ooh, got that arm out. So there you go. Just gave up back
Really,
points, but didn't get the pin. Didn't give up the pin.
really nice job there from Fry, showing good flexibility. Wild, nice and aggressive on top. Trying to sit through with that again. Take his time this time. Settle in. More near fall being counted here for Wild. Fry able to work his way out of trouble again. But it's 8-0. Wild in control. Now we got a cradle locked up.
Fry's trying hard, but
there's the fall.
It's always a bad situation, you know, a tough situation to get in. Not a bad, well, it is a bad situation, but it's a tough situation when you're doing a lot of kicking. But what happens is that next thing you know, you've moved your shoulders more square to the mat, where if you just kind of roll back and you keep that inside shoulder up, it makes it a lot tougher. You're giving up back points, but you don't give up the pin. Ideally, you just don't get yourself in that situation.
That's right,
Coach.
Coach.
It's easier said than done. You know, that's what the coach will say. Just don't get yourself in that situation.
Coach, how do we get out of that? you don't get in it in the first place. 16-5 now, your dual score Assumption leading it. All matches so far have been bonus point matches. And we're here to 138. Peyton Pilgrim from Assumption. He's 22-16 on the year, a junior. He's got Tucker Wheeler, number 10 ranked Tucker Wheeler. The freshman, 36-10 from PCM. And he's got an early takedown, looking for some near fall. Doesn't have a takedown yet. Hold the phone. There's your two. And Wheeler working the butcher action here. So Wheeler working the power half. A lot of action from the top position so far in this duel. Guys aren't just clinging and hanging on. They're getting after it. Bonus points being so important in a key duel like this. 1 minute remaining first period. 2-0 your score. And we've got blood time. So we're going to get to see.
We got
Jeremy.
Coach Elliott, or Jeremy Elliott in action here tonight.
Stays just out of the camera range. He's a little shy.
Yeah, we're just good at giving him shout-outs.
The ever modest.
Best blood guy in the conference here.
Best blood guy in the conference. Can coach a little baseball, too. He's stepped away from
assistant
that.
pig coach.
That's right.
Assistant pig coach.
He's assistant pig coach as well.
He's assistant pig coach now.
Ah.
Yeah, he moved up.
A little promotion there.
Yeah. From barn cleaner to assistant pig coach.
I can see him rolling around on a barn floor.
Wheeler putting good pressure.
48 seconds remaining here. First period, 2-0 in favor of Wheeler.
Pilgrim's having a hard time working up to his base. Wheeler looking for kind of the cradle here again. Kind of trying to drive that knee up to the chin, but Pilgrim did a nice job fighting that off.
26 remaining here, first period. It's all been Wheeler so far, although his lead is just 2-0. Back to the center we go with 16 remaining. Pilgrim and Wheeler. 16-5 is your dual score in favor of Assumption. A little more blood time. So the girls' state tournament all set to go. 3 qualifiers from Mount Vernon in the inaugural season, led by Libby Dix.
A lot of wrestling action this week with the state tournament going on. Then we'll have the state duels. The state dual meet will be this Saturday. I forgot to look at the start time of that.
Yeah, me as well.
But that'll be held in the Extreme Arena down here in Iowa City, Coralville, excuse me.
That's going to be a busy facility here. The women's collegiate nationals will be taking place down there as well. Tournament director Dick Simmons at home watching, listening to our broadcast, I'm sure doing some planning for that right now.
Pilgrim's almost out. Nope. Nice job of Wheeler covering.
Really nice job from Wheeler in short time, not giving up any points and looking for some of his own. Not able to get any near fall. Woo. Close.
Saved by the whistle.
First period dominated by Wheeler, but it's only 2-0.
Wheeler's deferred. Pilgrim decided to go on his feet.
There's a nice setup and shot from Wheeler in on that right leg. Elevating, trying to turn inside and grab an ankle. Is Pilgrim able to get the ankle? Trying to scoot. Scramble situation here. Now he's in on a double on Wheeler. Wheeler just tough with those hips. Now he's got Pilgrim's stretched out.
Couldn't quite get his hips underneath far enough to bring Wheeler down. Wheeler putting enough pressure on Pilgrim that got him flat. Pilgrim's just kind of holding on for hopefully the stall call here.
Trying to lift that ankle, hip across. And stalemate. 2-0 remains the score. 1:08 second period. Good action there on the feet. Pilgrim's fighting the blood bug. But another great wrestler. This has been a lot of fun this season. Mount Vernon being strong all the way up and down the lineup. Seen a lot of good matches and more of them this year. Last year we didn't have very many home matches, so it's nice to be able to spend the extra time with you, Mike.
There you go. It's always fun when you can host a lot of these home meets. Not that we're not willing to travel, because we are, but it's
right.
It's always nice to be at home.
It's tough. A lot of places have broadcasts now, and they would prefer to do their own at home, and that we would stay home.
It's all right.
Or maybe they would just prefer you and I stay home. Period. Maybe that's enough right there.
Probably more me than you.
Yeah.
So.
No, people want.
I enjoy listening to other broadcasts and watching. If we can't make it, we can watch it from at home, and that's just kind of how it's so different than what it was 5 years ago, I guess. Or so technology brings us in a different way. So here we go. We're gonna get started again.
1:08 remaining here, second period. 2-0. Tucker Wheeler leading it over Peyton Pilgrim.
Pilgrim in on a single. Got to convert that over to a double. Got to stay on your legs. Wheeler doing a nice job with pressure.
And Wheeler's got tough top defense. Neutral defense, rather.
Wheeler's got to break those hands here. Break that grip of Pilgrim to get the two. Doesn't quite have it yet.
Oh, call it for blood. And he's getting his money's worth. with the blood time here tonight is Peyton Pilgrim. Jeff Linder from the Gazette here tonight. To our left. See Jeff Linder at many wrestling meets.
He's busy.
He's a busy man. He's got a lot of stuff to cover. A lot of basketball, women's basketball, girls basketball.
Does a great job at it.
Oh, he's a phenomenal reporter and a good guy. We're getting Pilgrim cleaned up here. 42 seconds remaining here in the second period. Might be one of those matches we
may take a while. Wheeler does a good job with the crossface, and it continues to unfortunately make Pilgrim probably lose that cotton a little bit too fast, and they can't quite get that bleeding stopped here today. And not that we're experts on blood, but
well, there's your assistant pig coach out there getting things cleaned up, Jeremy Elliott. We joke with him because we can, but he is an outstanding athletic trainer. Almost left him out on the mat there a little long. 36 seconds remaining here in the second.
Official's going to make him hustle a little more here.
Yeah.
So Pilgrim's in on that single again. Wheeler doing a nice job putting pressure on him. Back down to the mat. Wheeler's kind of got control. Can he get around? He can get around the back. That should be
and
two.
There's the two.
Nice job covering the ankles there by Wheeler.
And we got locked hands.
Oh.
So it's going to be 4-1. $12 seconds remaining here in the period. 16-5 is your dual score. Assumption leading it. Started at 13. We are at 138 pounds. All the matches have been decided by bonus points. 3, 2, and 1. That's the end of the second period. 4-1 in favor of Tucker Wheeler. PCM benches, they're thinking bonus points. And we're going to get some more blood time. Sometimes wonder if some of these kids have any blood left.
Amazing how much once that gets started, how much you can bleed for a while.
Well, anything on your head. Head coach of the night, Sonny Alvarez. PCM coached by Jeff Nicholson. Working to get Peyton Pilgrim all strapped up here. You wonder if it's time for the old wrap around the head and hold on for dear life.
You talked about it.
Oh, there
it
is.
Yep. You talked, and there it comes.
There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's dual regional is
We haven't seen that. We haven't seen that move for quite some time.
No.
Elliot's probably over there saying, "Okay, you got to breathe through your mouth." Wonder if he's ever tried that at home. I wonder if his wife Carrie ever has tried that. I would think if you're in this occupation that you would have to try that on yourself to know what it feels like.
Right.
I'll have that discussion with him.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask him.
I'm sure he'd be happy to try it on you. Yep. And the women's nationals is at the Powerhouse. I'm sorry, Dick corrected me. The women's national, collegiate nationals is over at in Cedar Rapids at the Powerhouse. Thanks, Dick.
Yep.
And I would have gone to the wrong building. Thanks, Dick. Appreciate that. Excuse me. Just beginning the third period here. 4-1.
Wheeler chooses down. Tries for a quick switch. Pilgrim did a nice job just kind of covering here. Wheeler trying again. Wheeler's got to get that arm loose. There he is.
Nice sit out there. And Wheeler's out and away. 5-1. 139 remaining. Really got his hips out nicely.
Yeah, I really like that action that Wheeler was showing us there. Pilgrim kind of gave him a little bit of room there for that. Didn't quite keep enough pressure on him. Wheeler trying to pull Pigram back into the mat. He's trying to pull him back in. Pilgrim's trying to use the circle to his advantage, and Wheeler's like, nope, get back here.
And there's the 2 for Wheeler. Now Wheeler's he wants to really turn it on here. Looks for some bonus points. Close here, 7-1. He's got 105 to work with Peyton Pilgrim, who's been game. It's just been really tough to get anything working on the feet with Wheeler. He's got an outstanding defense and counter offense. .40 seconds remaining here, 7-1 in favor of Wheeler.
They're playing on the edge of the mat here. I think they'll they'll get a restart here pretty soon. So.
And there it is, restart with 30 seconds remaining, 7-1, and coach wants him to let him go. Optional start. Wheeler drops down, trying to see if he can create some space here. That right wrist tied up. 16 seconds. Let's see if he can get a quick takedown. There's the escape. 10 seconds remaining. Wheeler's going to try to go here and get the 2. And take him right to his back. 3 seconds.
Get that head out.
And he's got the 2. Runs out of time with the near fall, so it's going to be a 9-2 victory for Tucker Wheeler. Gets PCM back in the W column as we head to 145 pounds.
See who PCM's going to put out here. Coach came over to the table, so.
This would be Gage Messerly.
For Assumption, number 2 ranked Michael Macias. And for PCM, Gage Messerly.
So Messerly not on our roster. So Messerly is going to step in against the number 2 ranked Michael Macias from Assumption, the senior, 19-1 on the year. This is kind of the end of the murderer's row here for Assumption, 26 through 45. Macias up with a quick takedown, and 2-0 as they head back to the center, 140 remaining. 16-8 is your dual score right now, led by Assumption. Macias going to turn Messerly loose. A lot of heavy hands there from Macias. And he's going to walk Messerly right over. That was pretty. And they're off the mat.
You don't see that move very often.
No, you do not.
And it's that just shows you the power that he has and
confidence.
the confidence that he had and able to do that.
6-1 is your score. 105 remaining here in the first. Macias feeling pretty comfortable here in the top position, working for a tilt. Just to elevate that leg, and 1 count, not 2 yet, and there's 2 count. Now we've got near fall. Still the same hold here. Does have 3.
Got that arm, now the half. Had that arm bar locked in. And
Ooh. Potentially dangerous call. It's the 3 awarded. And it's 9-1. Macias, very impressive. He's total control here in this match. And we're counting more in your phone. If you got the 2 count there or not. There's one. 9-1 is your score. 10 seconds here remaining in the first period. See, it's just muscling him over there and gets 2 more. 11-1. Messerly trying to hang on and survive here against the onslaught that Macias is throwing at him. And we're going to go on our feet. (11-1) your score. Assumption leads it 16-8. Macias in control. This one 11-1 here with 1:45 remaining in the second. There's 2 more for Macias. Cuts Messerly loose. We're looking for something big here. Step over here, and he's got 1:18 to finish Messerly off, and there it is. There's the fall for Macias. And 22 now to 8. Assumption leading it. Gotta wait till they put the. You don't know who they're going to throw out there in these regional duels. How they're going to
little chess match
move
here
things
going on.
around.
Keeps us on our toes this way.
I think this is going to be Hewitt Breininger, I believe, from PCM. It is Hewitt Breininger and Colton Pilgrim. Colton Pilgrim from Assumption. Colton's a senior, 28-12 on the year, and Breininger
with the takedown.
Quick takedown. Pilgrim wisely bailing out of that situation. Breininger 3rd against 16, a junior. And Pilgrim comes right up, gets his one. So this is going to be a scrap. You can tell already, 2-1 in favor of Breininger right now. Long shot, boy, he got in there though. Long shot from Hewitt, for Breininger rather. Hewitt Breininger, and he's got 2 more. And looking for some near fall. For a little leverage. Got himself a little high.
Pilgrim did a nice job working back up to his base, onto his feet for the escape.
So 4-2, Breininger leading it. This one is not going to be over till it's over. It's one of those kinds of matches, I think. And we get
Breininger's going to get nailed for backing out here just a little bit. Warned for stalling. Kind of saw that one coming.
Yep.
You got to circle. You can't back out.
There comes Pilgrim in on a double. Breininger able to fight him off. Steps through for a throw. 12 seconds remaining here in the period.
Pilgrim tried to step over. Not the best thought process there. Breininger capitalized on that, and he got the 2.
So 6-2. Big takedown at the whistle for Breininger. Breininger leads at 6-2 now as we head to the second period. 22-8 in favor of Assumption.
Breininger had that whizzer, and Pilgrim tried to jump over body, and that just gave him better leverage.
And here come the boots from Pilgrim. Well, he's got that half pretty deep. Brininger trying to fight that off. Oh, you know, it's tough. You got that deep, and you're in control, but you run the risk of having the action stop.
The officials are going to err on the caution of somebody getting their, hurting their shoulder, which is, got to respect that.
Here comes the left leg again. We're right back where we were. Brininger needs to get his base back. Pilgrim clearly knows what he's doing on top with the legs. A brutal leg ride, working power halves. And we've got a whistle. And
More
we got
blood.
More blood time. Might not get home in time for my bedtime tonight, Mike. Well, it gives Brininger a chance here to maybe collect himself, and he's got to catch those legs coming in if he's going to survive off the bottom here, because Pilgrim is...
He's quick with putting the legs in,
Yep.
so if
Pilgrim is wicked on top with the leg ride and the power half.
always looks easier said than done from here, but Brininger's going to have to he's going to have to catch that leg, because if he catches that leg, he's out.
Yeah.
Because it's coming. So this will be the third time. So it's a little test here. From us watching, if we were in that boat, we'd be like, oh yeah, it's easier said than done.
I can't let him get that leg in. So here he hits a
That's it.
stand up, and he's got the right of him. He throws that leg in from the feet, and right into a guillotine.
Get that leg out. Brininger can get that leg unhooked. Get that leg unhooked.
And now we're counting near fall for Pilgrim. And Pilgrim is a monster on top. Really impressive.
Leveraging it hard.
Brininger trying to sit up here. Really awkward. It's a really awkward pinning combination. Pilgrim's got to be a little bit careful here. Brininger lead at 6-2. We've got 3 on the mat here for Pilgrim. Pilgrim trying to finish this off. He's got 10 seconds. Brininger trying to hold on. And he's going to survive the period here, but Pilgrim's going to get 3 more, and it's going to be 6-5. Well, if you're Brininger, I'm going on my feet. And he is. 6-5 now, Brininger leading Pilgrim.
Yeah, Brininger needs to take a better shot there.
Gotta pop that.
Gotta get that hit out.
Right arm out.
Pilgrim's doing a nice job trying to lock that up. Hold on. Looking for the stalemate.
1:35 remaining here in the period. 6-5 in favor of Brininger.
Brininger's got to get that. Got to unlock those hands. If he can get the hands unlocked, there he's in positioning himself. That should be 2.
Brininger's got
There.
the 2.
Nice job there. Brininger trying to give a little payback. Got the leg hooked up. Looking for the cross body here.
No near fall
No near
yet.
fall, but
It's a good spot here for Brininger. Just kind of hang out here, work toward a near fall if you can, but mostly just want to maintain good position. So now 8-5. 50 seconds remaining here in the period. It's been a wild one. Now Brininger looking for some near fall. Got to elevate that leg.
Pilgrim did a nice job
Really.
of unhooking that leg.
Really nice job.
And that was the key there to get himself back to his base.
So Breininger riding here, edge of the mat. 24 seconds remaining here in the match. 8-5 is Breininger's lead.
So if you're Pilgrim here, you got 22 seconds. You got to get a quick switch or get an escape. Get one for the get your one, and then hopefully get two. Breininger did a nice job just covering.
15 seconds remaining here. Breininger up by 3. Trying to ride this one out. Roll attempt by Pilgrim. And looks like this is how this one's going to end. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breininger wins a wild one, 8-5. Weathers a storm on top from Colton Pilgrim. That's some impressive work from Pilgrim in the top position. He's going to drop this one 8-5. And PCM draws within 11 now. 22-11 is your dual score. So we head to 152. Or 160 rather.
Now 160 pounds for Assumption, Caleb Kreinbrink.
Well, here's Caleb Kreinbrink from Assumption, the senior, 10-28. And William Vanderpool bumped up from 52. The senior, 19-16. So a couple seniors going at it here. Really a key match here for PCM now. They're down by 11 at 160. We started at 113 tonight. Shot at the same time. Oh, a toss from Vanderpool. Nice job there from Kreinbrink to get himself out of trouble. And 2 and 1. We hit that throw nicely. There's now we're working on an outside single. Switching back onto the head. Vanderpool working for the goal behind.
Vanderpool just doing a nice job trying to control that, control the head there. Stuff in the head, and then that's a nice little roundabout.
Really nice job. Nice go behind. Stuffed the head well. Controlled the head and hands. So Vanderpool not afraid to get out front a bit. He leads at 4-1 here. 48 seconds remaining first period. And Vanderpool cuts him loose. 4-2 now. 36 seconds remaining first period. Fireman's action here. And there's the two more for Vanderpool. If the PCM need to have a win here, bonus points, all the better, but really need to start closing this distance with Assumption. 22-11 right now is your dual score. Three, 2, and 1. And that's the end of the first period. 6-2 in favor of Will Vanderpool. Kreinbrink will defer. Vanderpool will go neutral. Vanderpool been sharp on his feet so far here tonight. 3 takedowns. A little touch and go. When he hasn't gotten to the leg, he's done a really nice job in that front headlock, stuff in the head, go behind position. Nice shot off the double. That was a really nice setup and go. Drew a stalling call and got the takedown. That was really nice. He recognized where I keep
Kreinbrink
shooting the same thing. Kreinbrink was
kind of
aware.
Opened him up. He came up with his hands, opened up that lower body. Vanderpool could shoot, but then do a deep, deep double.
A really nice shot. 8-2 in favor of Vanderpool. Cut him loose again. We're going heavy on the head here. Kreinberg trying to come around. And he's going to get the 2. Yep. Nope. Waves it off. No 2 yet. Now
That should be.
He's got a cradle locked up, but Vanderpool's got the
leg.
Nice job from Vanderpool just walking through that. And he'll get the 2.
Vanderpool did not get nervous in that situation.
Yeah. Kept his head. And off the mat they go. 19 seconds remaining here, second period, 10-3 in favor of Vanderpool, who's been really impressive, really kept his head well, as you pointed out. Some really nice setups from the feet. And probably look to ride the remaining 19 seconds out here. The 10-3 lead. Off the mat they go, 13 remaining in the second period.
Kreinberg does a nice job getting to his feet. Vanderpool's been having a hard time just kind of keep getting him broke down to his, his belly and keeping him on the mat.
And Kreinberg, nice job getting his 1. 5 seconds remaining here in the period. 10-4 now. And Vanderpool in again. 2 seconds remaining in the period.
Ran out of a little real estate there.
And that's the end of the second. Head to the third, 10-4. Will Vanderpool, the PCM, leads it over Kreinberg of Assumption. And Kreinberg's going to choose down here in the third. Assumption leads at 22-11 on the meet side.
Vanderpool putting a little more pressure on Kreinberg there. Kreinberg having to work a little harder to try to keep up to his base. Quite got to get good hand control, get up onto his feet.
It's a really nice job rolling those wrists underneath. A lot of pressure down on top.
Where Vanderpool kind of gets Vanderpool in trouble. He's not afraid to get out front there, and that's given Kreinberg there a couple times, the opportunity to lock his leg up and probably create a little more space for him to get the escape.
Vanderpool needs to create some offense here for his team. It's still just a decision right now. I want to think about turning him loose and taking him down. And he's putting a nice hard ride on Kreinberg. 45 seconds, remember. He leads, Vanderpool leads at 10-4. .30 seconds remaining. $20 seconds. See if Vanderpool has a flurry here, trying to get some back points. 12 seconds remaining, third period. 10-4 lead for Vanderpool. And looks like that's how this, well, see if he can get the 2 here. And he does, gets 2 swipe right at the end, 12-4. Really nice job there from Vanderpool. Get the major. Well done. I was just going to ride him out, but he pulls the tilt out at the end.
I kind of feel like maybe the PCM coaches felt like he had the ability to do that. Otherwise, I would have thought they would have turned him loose, and say, hey, get 2 more takedowns. Because up to this point, he had pretty much dominated the takedown side of things. They knew something about him that we didn't.
Absolutely. They know a lot about a lot of the things that we don't. So 22-15 now as we move to 170. This is Drew Diaz from Assumption. Drew, a freshman, 14 and 25. This is Wyatt Wheeler from PCM. Wheeler, the junior, 14 and 11. Key match here as we get into the upper weights. Things are within reach here for PCM, 22-15.
Wheeler kind of looking for a little bit of slide by if he can find that. Trying to shuck him.
Both guys fighting for inside position on their tie-ups. 1 minute gone here in the first between Diaz and Wheeler. No score.
Maybe Wheeler was going to do something with that arm. He had control of Diaz's arm there for a minute, or just for a few seconds there. And thought maybe he was going to try to use that just to his advantage just a little bit more. I'll let go of it.
So neither guy able to get any offense going here in the first period. 15 seconds remaining. Diaz of Assumption, Wheeler of PCM. 22-15. Assumption leading the duel right now. And that's the end of your first period. No score. Wheeler will defer, and Diaz will hit the deck here to start the second period. Good ankle control there for Wheeler.
Nice job working back up to his base.
And Diaz is out. He takes a 1-0 lead midway through the second period. Actually 1:24 remaining. Match PCM really needs to win to hang in here close with Assumption. 22-15 the current score. Seconds remaining, second period. Diaz leads it 1-0 over Wheeler. A lot of wrist fighting, working for inside ties. The other guy able to find an angle.
I'm going head to head here just a little bit. Nobody's done any good snap downs yet. I'm waiting for a good snap down here out of one of these wrestlers, and I think that would create an opportunity for either one of them. They're just kind of positioning for that inside, like you said, inside ties, and just doing a lot of pushing and shoving, and nobody's doing anything. There should be something coming.
The first guy that changes his level, something good's going to happen for him, and that's kind of what happened. Stall call on Diaz.
Wheeler needs to use that to his advantage. I don't know if he realizes the opportunity he's got here just a little bit.
And that's the end of the second. Head to the third. Diaz leads at 1-0. Wheeler, I assume, will go down here, and he will. Diaz has those wrists tied up. Wheeler needs to roll those out, get some hand control, get to his feet. There you go.
Get some space.
Gotta pop those hips away, and he's out. So 1-1 is your score. Here we are in the third period on our feet. Could be a takedown wins this thing.
Or a stall.
Stall
point could happen too.
Diaz has been warned.
Wheeler just needs to do some half shots here, and he could get awarded a point here just a little bit. Neither wrestler's really changed their elevation a whole heck of a, lower than the other one here for a while.
1 minute remaining here. You're right. I think Wheeler gets on some offense, and he's
Get Diaz to back up just a few more steps. Wheeler might probably get awarded a point.
Yeah. So he's been the aggressor here for what it's worth.
Somebody take a shot.
Yeah. Mike's getting frustrated over here. Mike wants offense. 35 seconds remaining here. Third period, 1-1 your score. Key match here at 170. Another slide by attempt. Yeah, like if Wheeler drives him off the mat there, he's going to kind of know the situation. Now he's backing out. No half shot. There's the warning and the point for Wheeler. So that changes the complexion of this match. 13 seconds remaining now. Diaz has got to get on his offense.
8 seconds. Diaz has got,
And Diaz has got a nice little snap down there. Kind of waited till the last 5 seconds, though, to pull out. Diaz in on a single, not enough. 2-1 will be the final. Wheeler on the strength of a stall point wins it 2-1 over Diaz here at 170. That tightens things up a bit. 22-18 as we head to 182.
So if both those wrestlers go back and watch this match, the most action we had was in the last 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And if either one of them could have got that going second period, this would have been a different outcome.
Different. Yeah, I agree. Diaz showed a nice snap down there at the end of the match. This is Donovan Nicholson from PCM. Nicholson, the senior, 20-7. Chase Diaz, 20-10, the senior from Assumption. Tight duel here, 22-18, and we're at 182. Donovan loses his footing there and gets put on his back. Kind of overextended, looking for that ankle, and really fortunate not to give up anything. Very fortunate not to be on his back.
Yeah, Diaz had an opportunity right there to capitalize on that and couldn't quite get her done.
Both these guys 20-match winners. Under a minute now remaining here. First period, a little more action than in the first match, but still a lot of kind of pushing and shoving straight through. Be looking for some angles here, some setups. 46 seconds remaining in the period. No score between Nicholson of PCM and Diaz of Assumption. We're at 182 pounds here, Assumption and PCM. No score between Nicholson and Diaz. 20 seconds remaining first period. Kind of feel like the last match is just continuing into this first period here. Guys need to find an angle here, circle, set something up. And it's the end of the first period. No score here, Nicholson and Diaz.
Well, Nicholson had a little action right at the beginning of the match and almost got caught, so probably a little, oops, a little more gun shy all of a sudden, but Nicholson's down from the bottom, up on his feet, turns, gets the one escape, so Nicholson 1-0 over Diaz. Beginning of the second period. See if somebody can get off a good angle, yeah, let me spit that out. Get a good shot off. Tongue twister here.
Easy for you to say. Nice slide by attempt there from Diaz. Again, a lot like last match, 1-0 here. Second period, 1:35, guys on their feet. See if who can create an angle, who can change levels. Diaz has that inside position, had an opportunity there. He's got it again. That inside position on the left side. John Cochran checking in.
Nicholson.
And Diaz an opportunity here. Switches off to a single nicely. See if he can switch. It dumps him. Nice job.
Yeah, nice job.
Nice finish there from Diaz. John Cochran checking in from Waverly.
Good to hear from John.
Yeah, he's going to be busy.
He's got to be pretty excited. Gets to go to the Super Bowl here this year.
Oh,
nice.
Nice standing. Did he get the 2? I think he did get the 2 count. Let's see if they award. No, he did not. Really nice job hitting that tilt from the feet. Cochran family, I think it's out in Arizona, isn't it? Arizona this year. We'll be heading out to Arizona. Jack Cochran, Mount Vernon alum, football player, wrestler, state qualifier himself. Ooh, really nice mat return. A little injury time here for Nicholson. Wasn't a gentle mat return, but I don't think there's anything egregious about that. So the Cochran clan will be headed out to Arizona to watch Jack play in a Super Bowl. That is
pretty exciting.
Pretty exciting. Will be the second Mount Vernon football player in that class to play in a Super Bowl. I hope Nicholson is okay here. Won't speculate on exactly what injury is here. We got the wind knocked out of him, or
looks like he's up, ready to go.
Back on his feet, showing some toughness.
Shake of the head, he's ready to roll.
He trails it 2-1 here, 5 seconds remaining, second period.
I have a little discussion with the officials. Don't know what that was about. I don't know if it has something to do with the clock or. Nicholson. Ooh, he just about had that. He just about had the escape there.
Yep.
Just about had it.
Nice effort there from Nicholson at the end of the period. And 2-1 as we head to the third. Diaz will take bottom. Well, he's going to hit that Peterson roll, and he's got it. That's 2, and that should be counted near fall right now. He must not have had
Didn't have the arm.
Didn't have the arm. Let's see what they call it. We got 2 on the mat for Nicholson, and it's going to be 1. 2 near fall for Nicholson, and 1 escape for Diaz.
So we should be all tied up.
All tied up.
Minute 30 left to go here in the third period. Makes it a little more exciting this way.
Oh, nice slide by there from Diaz off the mat. That was a really nice slide by. 3-3, 120 remaining in this 182-pound match. Key match here, 22-18 is your dual score. Things heating up a bit here in this match. .107 remaining. Diaz has shown that he's looking for that slide by again. He's hit it a couple times. And now he's got downward pressure, got Nicholson's head stuffed
got to
down.
get out of that.
Looking for that ankle.
Got to keep his hips moving.
Really nice shuck by there for Nicholson, or for Diaz rather. 5-3. Now Diaz with a nice little shuck there to get the takedown.
Nicholson's looking out to run.
$20 seconds remaining. Time running out here for Nicholson.
Got to get to his feet.
And off the mat they go with 11. 11 seconds remaining here. 5-3 lead for Diaz of Assumption. And that'll do it for this bout at 182. 5-3 will be your final. Diaz wins it for Assumption, 25-18 now. Is your dual meet score as we head to 195 pounds. I believe this is Joe Gasson from Assumption.
Last match was exciting. Had a lot of action there. So
Joe Gasson from Assumption, Nate Richards from PCM. Richards, a junior, 25-15. Gasson, a senior, 25-18. Gasson won the Mount Vernon invite here early in the season. (25-18). PCM running out of time here. Need to win a couple matches here down the stretch. They're going to upset the Knights. Couple 25 match
shot
here.
Gasson did a nice job blocking the head.
Oh, nice double there from Richards, and he's able to finish it off. Really nice double. I'd like to see a couple big guys changing levels like that.
Got in deep.
He's got to get his. We got a potentially dangerous. Oh, we got a. Oh, grabbing the headgear.
Got his fingers. Got his fingers hooked.
So Gasson with the penalty point. Be a big point in this match. 2-1. Favor Richards. Richards goes right for the ankles and to break Gasson down.
Gasson's still up to his base though.
Gasson hits that roll, but it's kind of putting him in a not a good position as he's not able to fully roll all the way through. 20 seconds remaining here, first period. Richards with the initial takedown for the two, and then a penalty point for Gasson. Richards getting a little high here. Gasson with an explosion. Nice job for Richards trying to hang on, and no points. No points for Gasson at the end of the period. Good explosion out of him, and nice job, Richards hanging on for dear life. Head to the second. And Gasson will choose down. Again, Assumption leads at 25-18. We're at 195. Started this duel at 113.
See if Gasson here can capitalize on almost his escape here at the end of the first period. He chooses down, so Richards can break him down, get him down to his belly, and try to work something here.
Richards with a nice ride here. And he got a stall call on Gasson. So I was just going to say, Richard hasn't been hanging on. He's been working the cross-face action, trying to
go side to side.
Wrist control, yep, not riding parallel. Nice working a half on the right side.
If you're the bottom wrestler and you keep your head on your mat on the mat too long, the official's going to think you're not trying to do much. So that's where that stall call comes in.
.56 seconds remaining here, second period. Richards with a nice ride here on Gasson. Gasson's shown the ability to explode, and there he goes again. Nice explosion. Richard trying to hang on. 39 seconds, and there's going to be one for Gasson. So Gasson gets out.
Good job on Gasson, realizing, give up the one, don't give up the two.
Yep.
He knew when to cut him loose, so now both wrestlers back on their feet. Richards in the first period got in deep, on that double leg.
And there's another double attempt. 30 seconds remaining here in the period. Nice attack there from Richards, fought off by Gasson. 15 seconds remaining.
There's a shot again. Oh,
he's going to get 3 out of that. So he's going to get a stall call and the takedown. What a great timing on that shot from Richards.
Amazing. I just was going to comment on that Gasson hadn't done anything yet. They're just kind of back there, almost look like a couple boxers, taking the push on the heads and no shot attempt.
Huge turn on that. Richards hits a 3-point move, essentially. Goes up by 3, and now is on the bottom. An opportunity to score from there. Gasson doing a nice job. Put a lot of pressure on the head.
Got to keep sitting out. Got to keep. Don't reach back. Don't reach back. There you go. There's 2.
Oh, no, he's got Gasson in some trouble. This would be a pretty big turn of the meat here. If he can put Gasson away. He's got 1:27 to work with.
Got to keep.
And there's the fall! The fall for Richards.
Wow.
That tightens things up considerably. 25-24. Great match wrestled by Richards as he scores at the very end of the second period, and then gets the fall in the third. Nate Richards, as we head to 220 pounds. Huge win for Nate Richards.
Gasson, he was kind of doing a lot of, squirming around a little bit.
Trying to hit a roll.
He was trying to hit a roll. He was trying to muscle his way out of that, but what that did was put him in a bad position and gave Richards the opportunity for the fall.
So we'll see what we got going on here at 220. So this is Rhett Schaefer. This is making sure some discussion about the weigh-in tonight. I think we're okay. Just making sure everything's cool. So this will be Rhett Schaefer from Assumption. 25-12 on the year, a junior. And Joel Greiner, a senior, 15-23 from PCM.
Here we go. Right now, Assumption's this team scores 25-24.
And there's the takedown for Schaefer. And Greiner doing a nice job trying to break away. Now on paper here, Greiner's going to be the underdog. Facing the 25 match winner in Schaefer. That's why they wrestle the matches. 25-24 is your dual score. 2-0 lead here for Rhett Schaefer of Assumption over Joel Greiner of PCM. PCM hanging around in this duel. Looking ahead a little bit, heavyweight, you've got Maverick Kindred of Davenport Assumption. He's 16-21 on the year. Caden Clark from PCM is 30-13. And then at 6, you've got Brody Booman from Assumption, the freshman at 24-16, and Caliber Fry, a freshman, 23-14. It's got a pretty even matchup, looks like at 6. Maybe you give the nod to PCM at heavyweight. So this is a key match here as we head down the stretch.
Schaefer doing a nice job just keeping a lot of pressure on Greiner. Greiner's really having to work from the bottom, having a heck of a hard time getting up to his base.
And off the mat they go with 21 seconds remaining first period. 2-0 lead for Schaefer from Assumption.
Greiner wants to be, he's going to have to explode out of here. Schaefer does a nice job of covering. Keeping good hand control. Greiner just, about the time you think Greiner's going to get out, Schaefer grabs that ankle. And that, which is a good move. Keeps Greiner from getting away.
So Greiner exploded there, but didn't have hand control, which was his downfall on that attempt. And that's going to be the end of the first period. 2-0, Schaefer from Assumption leading this one. Schaefer will defer, and Greiner will opt to go on the feet.
Probably a wise decision there. I don't think, from the bottom he's going to have a heck of a time getting out.
Schaefer just kind of eases him. Greiner down to the mat. Now he's got Greiner in trouble. This would be a big development in the duel here heading down the stretch as Schaefer's got Greiner in all kinds of trouble here with 1:25 remaining in the period. So plenty of time here for Schaefer as he settles in on Greiner. And there's the fall for Schaefer over Greiner. 31 now, 24. 31-24 is your dual meet score as we head to the heavies. Maverick Kindred from Assumption, the junior, 16-21. And this is Caden Clark, the sophomore from PCM, 30-13. 2 matches to go. The lead is 7 for Assumption.
Now 285 pounds for Assumption, Maverick Kindred, and for PCM, Caden Clark.
So Clark out aggressively. Kindred's going to have to circle. Keep from getting pushed off the mat. Clark, a big fella, a big heavyweight. A 7-point lead here for Assumption in the duel. Clark here working on Maverick Kindred. He's got the 2 on the edge of the mat, and he leads it 2-0. 1:26 remaining here, first period.
Kindred from Assumption, he's gonna have to explode out of here.
Yeah, giving up some size there on the bottom.
Yeah. Clark's gonna work that arm pretty hard, keep pressure on him.
And right to his back he goes. 1:12 remaining here for him to work with. And there's the fall. We're gonna go down to 3. It's all going to come down to the 3-pounders. It's a 1-point match. It's all down to Brody Booman, the freshman from Assumption, 24 and 16 on the year. Caliber Fry, the freshman from PCM, 23 and 14 on the year. A couple guys, at least record-wise, pretty evenly matched. And here we go.
What an exciting duel!
Yeah, this has been an exciting duel.
This has been a good one. Right down to it's going right down to the last match here. 1 point difference, and
Brody Booman of Assumption, Caliber Fry from PCM. Winner of this match takes it all, and his team will face Mount Vernon in the final. A chance to go to the state tournament. Fry and Booman. Fry got him front headlock. A lot of pressure there on Booman. Trying to move him, bouncing. He's got the go behind. No Fry with the first takedown of the match. 2-0 lead for Fry. Nice tight waist from Fry, really aggressive on top. Got that left side chicken wing in, working for a half on the right side.
Fry just has to realize where he's at. Keep him on the mat. There you go. Works him back in. Just got to be careful not to elevate that arm too much.
Really nice job not letting Booman get his hips out in front of him.
Booman trying to use the edge of the mat probably just a little bit, which rightfully so.
Fry cuts him loose. 2-1. Fry leads Booman here. 39 seconds remaining first period. Winner of this match, they win the meet and will advance to face Mount Vernon. Trip attempt there from Fry. Got that over-under push and pull and look out. Fry wants to there. Now he shoots a nice deep double. 7 seconds remaining. 7 seconds remaining here in the period.
Trying to hold on for the stalemate.
There's the two.
Got his arm out.
Right at the buzzer, Fry gets the 2. And it's 4-1 as we head to the second.
Fry kind of did a nice job setting Booman up. He kind of kept backing up, and Booman kind of just took a couple extra steps, and that was when Fry decided to hit him with a double leg. It's kind of a nice setup, really.
It is.
I thought he was going to get
a little risky
for stalling.
I
thought he was going to get hit for a stall call there. I'm like, buddy, you can't keep doing that. But to me, like he was just setting it up.
Booman chooses down to start the second. Fry with a nice mat return. Trying to get off that ankle and work up a bit. See how long they allow him to ride on that. Now he's got 2-on-1. Ooh, he comes through for a headlock, and Booman's able to escape that. No points. There's loss of control, and it's 4-2 now as Booman gets out. Fry's needs to be a little careful about how he backs away. I know he's trying to set something up, but officials don't really see it that way. 4-2 the score, 1:10 remaining second period. Booman is in on a double. Takedown would tie it up. Fry trying to fight it off in the three-quarter. Nelson's going to step over.
Nope.
And now Booman's got him in trouble. Booman's got him in trouble on the edge of the mat. 56 seconds remaining in the period. Fry in deep trouble. 45 remaining. And there's the foul. Assumption goes on. How about that? Wow.
Fry kind of got his hips out of place, and Booman was able to capitalize on it and put Fry on his back, unfortunately. But what a great battle. What a great duel meet.
Ugh. Fry really dominating that match up to that scramble on the edge, and Assumption will move on to face Mount Vernon. Here in a couple of minutes, we'll start this off at 120 pounds. Wow. What a duel, entertaining duel, some great matches.
Mount Vernon will take on Assumption in the next duel. We will start that duel at 7:45.
So 7:45, got about 9 minutes here before the next duel will begin. So I'm coming into this thing, we hadn't seen PCM at all. I didn't know much at all about PCM, but if I was a betting guy, I would have picked Assumption to win, but could have gone either way. In fact, that last match was Fry would really dominated the match up to that final scramble.
Well, in all these matches, I think this is just unfortunately, not all teams get to go on and wrestle at the regional duels, or the state dual meet. But it's a warm up, for districts, and I think every wrestler goes back. They watch their match. They can watch their matches. They're going to learn from the some mistakes that were made, and even like in that last match, unfortunately, there Fry, he kind of got himself out of it was a 50-50, and he got his hips just a little bit out of place, and Bowman was able to capitalize on that. And so there, you got to learn from that stuff, and move on.
Yeah, this is a good night to have a real short memory because there's a lot to wrestle for coming up here as we enter the district season. To take this opportunity to thank our sponsors. The big sponsor tonight is Mike Clark. Mike Clark really made sure tonight happened by stepping up with a donation. The state requires their pound of flesh here for broadcasting, and Mike Clark really stepped up, and he's really the primary sponsor tonight. That I'd like to acknowledge Mike for stepping up and making this possible. All year long, we've had some fantastic sponsors as well, including Ability Physical Therapy, Richardson Hanson Holtz Insurance Agency, Bunch Heating and Cooling, Gary's Foods, Lynch Ford Chevrolet, Downtown Dental, Iowa Physical Therapy, Hall & Hall Engineering, Copenhaver and Associates, Lunecas Consulting, Mount Vernon Bank and Trust Company, Robeson Construction, Budget Blinds of Eastern Iowa, Greater Cedar Rapids Community Foundation, Yachts Landing, Mount Vernon Family Dentistry, Cause Team, Palisades Family Dental, Scores and Wilkie Liquors, U.S. Bank Home Mortgage, Purchase and Refinancing, Mount Vernon Chiropractic, Mercy Care Community Physicians, Dance Arts Iowa, Trevor Parks Construction, Mount Vernon Insurance Agency, Mount Vernon Eye Clinic, Fry Pet Hospital, Lynn Woodley Construction. Your Mustang Vision sponsors tonight as we head into the second duel of the evening here. We'll begin in about 5-6 minutes. Mount Vernon and Assumption, old foes, going at it again here. I don't know how many times we faced Assumption in the regional duel format, but it's been a lot. See if Mount Vernon can get over the hump this time around. Introductions at, again, on paper, this is how they're going to match up. We'll see what actually happens when it all comes down. But at 106, Clayton Perrault for Mount Vernon, ranked number 8 in the state at 2A. The junior, he's 34-4 on the year. For Assumption, it's Brady Bowman who won that meet with that fall against PCM. The 6-pounder from Assumption, the freshman, 24-16. For Assumption at 13, it's Sean Kirsten, the freshman, 18-22 on the year. You'll likely have Jake Haugsey from Mount Vernon, sophomore, 28-13. At 120, Gavin Marietta from Assumption, 14-21 on the year, the sophomore. For Mount Vernon, it's Drew Thurn, the freshman, 12-18 on the season. At 126, number 3 ranked Jace Jaspers from Mount Vernon, the freshman, 34-3 on the year. And for Assumption, number 1 ranked Derek Bass, the senior, 24-0 on the season. Let's see if we get to see that matchup in this duel. At 132 pounds, number 6 ranked Caden Wild, the sophomore from Assumption, 32-5 on the year. Mount Vernon likely has Croy Shabetka, the senior, 26-12 on the year. At 138, Peyton Pilgrim For Assumption, the junior, 23 and 16 on the year. For Mount Vernon, the freshman, 138-pounder, it's Mikey Ryan, 32 and 11 on the season. At 145 could be another big-time matchup. From Assumption, number 2 ranked Michael Macias, at the senior, 20 and 1 on the year. For Mount Vernon, number 3 ranked junior Jackson Jaspers, 36 and 1 on the season. At 152, Colton Pilgrim for Assumption, the senior, 28 and 12. And for Mount Vernon, Tristan Nosbish, the junior, 17 and 9 on the season. At 160, Caleb Kreinbrink from Assumption, the senior, 10 and 29 on the year. Jackson Hurd from Mount Vernon, the junior, 30 and 10. At 170, Drew Diaz, the freshman from Assumption, 14 and 26 on the year. For Mount Vernon, number 7 ranked Henry Ryan, the senior, 38 and 2 on the year. At 182, Chase Diaz, the senior from Assumption, 21 and 10. And Watson Crow for Mount Vernon, the sophomore, 19 and 25. At 220, so we'll have to see what happens at 195. I didn't see if Ethan Wood, where he weighed in at, if he weighed in at
he weighed
or 195.
He was out on the mat at 195. So, and Clark was out there at 220, but you never know. There could be some switching around there, possibly.
Yep. So Joe Gasson from Assumption, the senior, 25 and 19 on the year. At 195 for Assumption, likely at 195 for Mount Vernon. Ethan Wood, the sophomore, 32 and 8 on the year. At 220, Rhett Schaefer, the junior, 26 and 12 on the year. And Mount Vernon's number 4 ranked Clark Younggreen, the senior, 6 and 0 on the young season. He's ranked number 4. And finally, at heavyweight for Assumption, Maverick Kindred, the junior, 16 and 22. And for Mount Vernon, Tristan Lashley, the senior, 28 and 11. Those are your lineups on paper as we get set for this Assumption Mount Vernon duel. Winner heads to Coralville for the state duel championships. We could see some monster matchups in this duel. We'll see how that all transpires.
So as you look at the lineup, Sean, what's your what are the 2 matches in here that you're hoping to see tonight?
Well, I'm really hoping to see Bass and Jaspers and Macias is what I would really love to see. We'll see so much that goes into that, right? Seedings, the stuff about, there's philosophies about that, right? Whoever
Correct.
steps out that you wrestle, or you kind of avoid. But at the same time,
You're
you need
trying
to
to
do the
move
best
on.
thing to do. You want to win this duel and move on to the state duel. So it's got to make some decisions. Is it
a little bit of a chess match?
we making team decisions tonight? Are we making individual decisions tonight?
And we have seen over the years, we have seen some wrestlers that it's seedings that are on the line, records that are on the line, but the wrestlers they want to go head to head.
Yeah,
right?
they do.
They want that matchup. They want to know where they how they compare and where they're at this for this time of the season and so part of that does boil down to that a little bit of their mental state too.
Mount Vernon ranked number 6 as a team. Davenport Assumption ranked number 9. Assumption 17 and 10 now on the year as a team. They've got 3 ranked wrestlers. Mount Vernon 22 and 3, 5 ranked wrestlers. And here we go, 120 pounds, Drew Thurn of Mount Vernon, Gavin Marietta of Assumption. And here we go. Winner goes to the state duels. Mount Vernon breaking out their black singlets tonight. Duck under from Thurn. He's in on a single. See if he can get up and elevate and continue to move. Got to move there. Got to move, Drew. Trying to continue to work up. Marietta doing a nice job on that ankle and comes around for the takedown.
Thurn with the first shot, just couldn't quite keep his hips moving to get around there.
Marietta working that half, side to side. 1:16 remaining in the first period. 2-0 lead in favor of Marietta from Assumption. Here comes third around. Going to get that right arm out of there. And I was going to get himself stretched out. Does a good job of bellying down. He's got to keep fighting back to his belly. He's giving up near fall points. Marietta doing a nice job adjusting, and there's the fall for Marietta. So Assumption out to a 6-0 lead over Mount Vernon. And here we are at 26. Looks like we're going to see a big-time matchup here. That's Derek Bass, number 1 ranked Bass, 23-0 on the year. And Jace Jaspers from Mount Vernon, the freshman, 34-3 on the year. Jaspers ranked number 3. And here we go. Assumption leads at 6-0 as we head to 120. Jaspers and Bass. Get everything set up here in track wrestling. And here we go. Big match here for all kinds of reasons.
126 pounds, ranked number 1 in the state, Derek Bass from Assumption. After your Bomber Mustangs, a freshman, ranked number 3 in the state, Jace Jaspers.
These two wrestlers, wrestled earlier in the season at the Mount Vernon Invitational.
Bass winning that one 6-3. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, a lot of things have changed. I'm sure both wrestlers have upped their game since then.
So tied up tight, middle of the mat. So ear to ear, filling each other out here with 1 minute remaining here, first period. No score. Guys locked up pretty tight. Senior versus the freshman here at 126. Jaspers had a lot of mat time. Jaspers that underhook on the left side. Drive Bass off the mat here. $18 seconds remaining here, first period. There's been a lot of action for two guys locked ear to ear for majority of the match. 7 seconds remaining here. Guys locked up, far side. A nice shot there from Jaspers at the end. Jaspers really the aggressor in that first period. And Jaspers heads down to start the second.
Showed just a little bit of life here. So, maybe we didn't get that, but puts just a little bit of doubt in maybe Bass's situation, thinking here, going, ooh, man, okay.
Got my hands full.
He came to play. So
Bass cuts Jaspers loose to start the second. 1-0 lead for Jace. Jace has really been taking more territory, I'd say. Applying a lot of pressure. Another shot from Jaspers. Jaspers likes to work from that underhook. Head inside underhook.
Yeah, I don't think Bass probably wanted to quite be there. He kind of wanted to stay, out in space here just a little bit, out from a distance, try to probably, get a shot off. And
forces Bass to trail that right leg, right? You got that underhook and you got that inside position. And so You can see Bass's right leg. He's got to play defense on that. Doesn't really put him in a very good shooting position. Another shot from Jaspers. I know, I like Jaspers continuing to apply pressure here. Bass really no offensive shots so far in this match. 40 seconds remaining here, second period. Jaspers leads at 1-0. Jaspers, by the way, has a tough ride, so tuck that away for reference in the third. Another shot from Jaspers.
I just get a feeling that Bass is looking for kind of a far out shot. He just doesn't really want to be in that tie. Jaspers is comfortable in that tie position.
A slide by attempt for Jaspers. 8 seconds remaining here in the period. Really all the actions come from Jaspers in both periods. Off to the third we go, and Bass probably will head down, I would think. And he does. Let's see what Jaspers decides to do here. He does have a tough ride. He leads at 1-0. And he's going to cut him loose. Cuts Bass loose, 1-1. Your score, your third period early going. Slide by attempt from Bass, fought off from Jaspers. It's a nice attempt there from Bass, his first real offensive attempt. There's a shot here from Jaspers. No takedown awarded yet. No takedown awarded yet. On the edge. Jaspers, no. Let's see what we're going to do here.
We're going to discuss it. Officials are going to discuss it here just a little bit.
And no points. No points. So Jaspers, really, it's kind of a tough bind. Bass is looking to score on a reshot. He's looking to score on a defensive shot. Score off of Jaspers' action. So Jaspers has got to be cautious of that. 57 seconds remaining here in the third, all tied up at 1. Jaspers stalking. 40 seconds remaining here. Third period, all tied up at 1. Both guys with a couple opportunities. Bass on a real deep shot on the edge. Now Jaspers going to lock up on Bass. Look out below. Oh, Bass with the toss. Jaspers rolls through, but Bass is going to get the takedown.
Shoot.
19 seconds remaining. And here comes Jaspers through.
Can he get the reversal? He's got to get his. He's got it.
Got to get his leg unhooked.
Got to get his leg unhooked. 9 seconds. 8 seconds left. 8 seconds left. He's got it.
Trying to turn inside. 1 second, and that's it. That's how it's going to end.
What a good match. Good match, not a lot of shots. The Jaspers was the more aggressive there, and it unfortunately comes down to a one shot, one opportunity.
Jaspers went for it. Went for it at the end of the match. Decided to go ahead and lock up, go for the old seatbelt, and didn't pan out for him. 9-0 the lead for Assumption now, as we are off to 132 pounds. Caden Wild ranked number 6, 32-5 on the season. And he's got Croy Shebeka. Here, first takedown goes to Caden Wild. Shebeka needs to get his leg back there. And I was giving up a count. And now we're giving up near fall points. Double chicken here for.
We saw Wild in the first match in the PCM. Against PCM, he rides tough. He's a strong young man that can ride hard from the top. Got Shebeck in trouble here.
And there's the fall for Wild. So as we head to 38 here, Assumption leads at 15-0. And this will be Mikey Ryan from Mount Vernon, the freshman. Mikey 32-11 on the year. And he draws Peyton Pilgrim, the junior, 23-16. Excuse me, 22-17, I believe, from Assumption. There's Mikey Ryan in right away on that single leg. And he's got the first takedown. Mikey's going after it here.
Ryan wasted no time going in on that shot.
And cuts Pilgrim loose, and Mikey's going to get after it on his feet. So 2-1 lead for Mikey Ryan. A nice ankle shot. Controls that ankle, comes
right
around.
Double. Keeps coming. Look for the fault. Nope.
Got himself out of position here.
Still got the.
There's two, and now Mikey's got him in trouble. Scramble.
Nice job.
And let's see if he gets some near fall out of it. I believe he does. And 6-1 in favor of Ryan.
Nice job, Ryan. He knew where he was at in that move, and he rotated his hips to get up on top. He got the two near fall, but stayed in control. That was good.
Well, Mikey's wrestling for his team. I mean, he's wrestling for team points here. That's what I really like about how Mikey's gone out here early on. He leads 6-1. Knows his team needs a win here at 38. Mount Vernon trailing 15-0.
Nice use of the ankle there. Try to get Pilgrim on his belly. Pilgrim doing a nice job working back up to his base. Ryan putting a lot of pressure on him, making him work down there in that bottom. Ten seconds left here.
And that'll wrap up the first period. 6-1 lead for Mikey Ryan over Peyton Pilgrim of Assumption. Mount Vernon looking for bonus points here in this match at 38. Pilgrim will choose down. See if Mikey works from the top here, lets him go and works takedown. We're neutral. Here comes Mikey around, trying to get that ankle, working for a near side. This will shuck from Mikey Ryan. Pilgrim with an ankle attack. 6-2, 1:30 remaining here, second period. Nice shot from Mikey. Got himself out, stretched out a little bit. See if he can gather himself here. There he's got up on his toes. See if he can walk that around. Get that elbow, get that right elbow on the mat. Nope.
That's what we're seeing out of Mikey here. You know, earlier in the season, he'd get in those positions and he couldn't get his legs up. You know, couldn't get on his ankles. Then he couldn't get around. And I think that's something that he's really worked on here. You know, kind of getting that figured out just a little bit here. So give him the opportunity to score more points.
Oh,
nice
nice
little
duck from
duck
Mike.
under. There you go, finish it.
Right into a single. They put weight back, sitting back against Pilgrim.
Pilgrim
If he
holding
can
on.
work up here. If he can keep working.
Call a stalemate here pretty soon. Yep. 30 seconds left here.
6-2 lead for Mikey Ryan. Slide by attempt from Pilgrim, reshot by Mikey. Short time now, 9 seconds remaining. Second period, Ryan leading at 6-2.
One in the third period. Ryan's choice, decision. Ryan's going to choose. He's going to go down. Pilgrim with the boot.
Mike needs, there he goes. So work his way out of there. Can get Pilgrim a little high here. .106 remaining here, third period. Ryan leading at 6-2, trying to get out from underneath Peyton Pilgrim here. A nice hard leg ride.
There it is.
There's got the leg out.
He's got the leg out. Oh, keep going, keep moving up. Pilgrim's got the leg back in. Nice call on the official. Nobody was making any progress, so.
Reach that leg coming in. 38 seconds remaining, 6-2 lead for Mikey Ryan. .20 seconds. So a nice ride here by Pilgrim in the third period. Mikey unable to score, but he's going to get out of here with a 6-2 win over Pilgrim and gets Mount Vernon on the board. Assumption leads at 15-3 as Mikey Ryan wins 6-2 over Peyton Pilgrim.
Good aggressiveness out of Ryan coming right out of the gate. You know, get that first takedown and keep battling hard there.
So here's Ethan Plotz from Mount Vernon. He's got number 2 ranked Michael Macias. Macias dominant in his first match tonight. The fireman's for Macias. He's got Plotz in some trouble. Nice job from Plotz to get off his back. Minute remaining here, first period. And off the mat they go. Really nice job from Plotz. He was in some deep trouble there, able to bridge his way out. Seconds remaining here, first period. Macias in control here, 5-0 over Ethan Plotz at 1:45.
Macias is really good at just putting a lot of pressure on those shoulders and making making guys really fight from, have to really work hard to get up. Macias has got Plotz on his back again here. 24 seconds left.
Plotz doing a great job fighting off. He's got 14 to go. Nice bridge there from Plotz. 10 seconds remaining here in the period. 5 seconds. See if Ethan can fight it off. 2 seconds. And Ethan Plotz doing a nice job fighting off his back. That was tight. So 8-0 as we head to the second. Plotz will choose top. Watch the roll here, and nice job.
Plotz
found through
with him.
Build a little confidence. If you get a mat return here, and he does. Nice job from Ethan Plotz. Had to resist the urge to give him a little applause there. Not appropriate at the scores table, but
probably not.
Showing a lot of toughness in this match. It's the number 2 45-pounder in 2A. And Macias is out, 9-0 now the lead. 1:26 remaining in the second period, rather. Shot from Plotz. Look out from below for the headlock. And Macias gets that. Plotz tries to roll him through. And there's the 2 for Macias. 1 minute here remaining here in the third period. Plotz trying to hang on. And there's the fall for Macias. We move to 52. This will be Colton Pilgrim, the senior, 29-12 from Assumption, and Tristan Nosbish from Mount Vernon, junior, 17-9. We discovered in the first duel that you do not want to be underneath Pilgrim.
That was a nice job with a double leg.
Nice job from Nosbish there. 2-0 lead for him. And we've got a stoppage. What do we got?
I was going to say
Yeah,
two
we got
near
two near
fall.
fall,
I thought there was a
Yep.
2 count on that.
Yep.
I was just going to comment that didn't we get near fall on that one?
So 4-0 lead for Nosbish.
Nice job. Nosbish holding on to that arm, not letting Pilgrim get that reversal. Going back on his feet.
A long shot from Pilgrim, and he gets the 2 on the edge.
Nosbish just couldn't get his hips back there fast enough.
Now this is where he's got to be really careful. He's got to keep those legs out of there. This Pilgrim
is quick to get him in.
Really tough in the top position.
Yep, right there.
And he caught the leg. Let's see if he can get himself freed up. Got to control the hands too. Hit that switch. Doing a nice job fighting those legs out of there. Keep scooting. Now he's got him a little bit high. So Nosbish doing a pretty good job. He was paying attention to that first match, I think. But
shoot, there. Pilgrim he's eventually going to get one in.
Yep.
So
4-3 lead for TJ here. Gonna weather the storm here from Pilgrim on top. Let's see if TJ can get a restart here. There he goes. Back to the center. Done a pretty good job of keeping those legs out. It's tough to get hand control and keep those legs from coming in.
It is. It really is. And one thing Nosbush's got going for him is that he's, kind of taller, lankier, you know, and so that helps. He just there's a switch.
Keep turning.
Keep coming. Keep facing him. He's got to double it up. There you go. Nope.
Oh, turn the wrong way.
Nope. No, he's all right.
Oh, he's okay.
All right. Try to get that hip back. No points.
Now he's got the two. Now he's got the reversal. With 9 seconds remaining here in the period. See if he can ride this thing out. 5 seconds remaining. 2 and 1, and Nosbush takes a 6-3 lead. Into the second. He's going to defer. And we'll see if he goes topside here. He's going to go neutral. So neutral for Pilgrim.
Nosbush's got to be ready. If he shoots, he's got to get those hips back.
Yep.
Pilgrim's feeling confident on his feet, too.
Got to get that head on the other side.
Nosbush is in a bad spot there.
Yep. Know where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
Get that whizzer hard.
Get that whizzer. You got to whizzer it hard. Almost reached over the head.
Yep, there you go.
Just like that.
Got to get that head inside if you're in that position. Got to feel that. 1:39 remaining here, second period. 6-3 lead for TJ. Long shot from, nice toss. Toss from TJ.
Oh, no, roll through.
Two, and he's going to get two.
Nope.
And he's going to get two near fall.
Whoa, that was big.
8-3, and this is where you want to be. You want to be on top against Pilgrim. What do we got here? Coach Truitt making sure the score is correct. I think that's right, am I? Was it?
Yes.
No, it was 6-3. Should be 10-3. Yep, there it is.
Yep, two near fall.
Yep.
2 takedown, 2 near fall.
Yep. Aaron Truitt all over that. So 10-3 lead.
Assumption coaches aren't debating it, so they're in agreement. So
TJ, nice lift.
thought we were still half in.
I was also surprised by that whistle, but that's all the way on the side of the mat.
Yeah.
We're definitely
we're a little farther away.
Don't have the superior view there, that's for sure. Let's see if Nosbush can get to work here on top. As Mount Vernon trails this one 21-3, and we're at 152.
I was gonna say Nosbush he's not worried about you. He's willing to use the legs. So
hung his head there a little bit. Turns and faces. Really nice job giving up the one and not the two.
Exactly.
Got to wrestle on the edge there. Nice job. Let's see if we can score there. 10-4 is your score. And there's 2 for Pilgrim. And it's 10-6. 36 seconds remaining here in period number 2. Now got to catch those legs coming in.
Nosbush was kind of reaching over the back. He could have went, he should have went underneath the leg and probably maybe even could have flipped Pilgrim.
He's caught that leg coming in. That's what you got to do.
He's got to get his head up. Don't get caught in the cradle.
25 seconds remaining here in the period. TJ with a 10-6 lead. See if TJ can explode up.
Pilgrim's trying for that cradle. Keep rolling through.
He
might be in trouble.
We're giving up near fall points.
That's all right. Not going to get the pin, though.
And 2 and 1, and that's going to tighten it up. 10-9. Crazy match here at 152. Nosbush has got to go up. Or neutral rather.
Well, Nosbush's going to go down. That was kind of a surprise to me. I thought maybe he'd go on neutral. Must be feeling confident to get up, get an escape. There it is.
Switch
on
switch.
Off the mat. All right, Nosbush, he's got to show some energy. He's got to get out of there. He's looking. He's waiting for the legs to come in. Sure enough, there they come.
Yeah, he's getting himself stretched out there. 1:44 remaining here in the period. Gotta get that. You gotta grab that hand.
Grab that hand off. There you go.
1:34 remaining. Lots of time remaining in this period. Got to get some hand control. Got to work that leg out. Pilgrim working really hard.
He's getting close. Nope. Nice job getting out of there.
1:13 remaining.
We're going to get hit with a stall call probably here.
1 minute remaining in the match. Notch's got to find some offense from the bottom. Got to peel that half off. There you go. Get your head up.
There.
And finally lets him
Heads
go.
up. Get up. Get ready. There you go.
He tosses it. That's two. That's two back points. Gets the two. No back points, I don't think.
Pilgrim came in hard. Nosbush just kind of flipped him.
13-9.
Nosbush he's got to dig deep here.
Ride a little bit and turn him loose. Just don't want to get any scramble situations.
Hook the leg, do something here. Don't get a roll through.
38 seconds, 37.
Like that. Yeah, there you go. Nice job.
That was in good shape. 34 seconds.
Nosbush
is trying to step through there. Head in the side. Nosbush doing a nice job falling. There he goes. Turns him loose. And off the mat they go. Well,
not yet. They're still alive.
Killing some more time. 16 seconds remaining here. Keep him in bounds there, TJ. Keep in bounds. 11 seconds. 13-10 is your score.
Dig deep. Nosbush got to dig deep.
No one's been warned for stalling
Pilgrim's
yet.
going to come hard. Pilgrim, if he wants to win, he's got to come hard.
Stay out of that.
He's going to look for the throw.
Get out of that throw stuff. 5 seconds remaining. 3 seconds remaining.
Flip your head out.
TJ's going to hold on.
Oh, wow.
TJ holds on for a 13-10 win. That was a crazy match.
That was wild. That was a wild one.
So
there was a lot
TJ holds on.
A lot of 50-50s in that match.
Ooh. So Mount Vernon back on the board again. 21-6 now as we head to 160. Jackson Hurd from Mount Vernon, 30-10 on the year. Caleb Kreinbring from Assumption, the senior, 10-29. If you're Mount Vernon, you want to be looking for some bonus points in this match.
Hurd coming out aggressive here.
And there's the 2 on the edge for Jackson Hurd. And Mount Vernon needs more than that. Got to get some bonus points. Nice breakdown there from Hurd. So 21-6 is your dual meet score. Nice crossface action there from Hurd, trying to get the cradle locked up. Trying to get his feet back in position. Let go of the cradle. So he can lock that up again. Let's get him breaking flat first. Nice return there for Hurd. One minute remaining here. 2-0 lead for Jackson Hurd. Mount Vernon trails 21-6. We're at 160. We started at 120. There's a nice crossface from Hurd. She's trying to post that elbow. Run the head to the knee.
Kreinbrink doing a nice job fighting that off. Hurd's wanting that cradle. Kreinbrink kind of trying to grab Hurd's wrist, post that arm so he can try to get out.
Now he's got him flat before he's got to start. 10 seconds only remaining though here in the first. Hurd working really hard though. Knows he needs bonus points here in this match at 160. Mount Vernon is going to have a shot. So Hurd will, after the deferral, will take down.
Hurd to his feet here. Can he break that hand grip? And look for the switch. There it is. There it is. He's got him in trouble. Missed the opportunity there for the half to maybe put Kreinbrink on his back.
And Hurd working that cradle again.
I think if he gets it locked up, he might have Kreinbrink maybe in a situation that he's not going to want to be in. But
Kreinbrink's a little longer than him. I think he's got to have his feet in the right position. So if he gets it locked up, he's got to move all the way back around. And that makes it a little more difficult. So he turns Kreinbrink loose. 4-1 now is the score. Kreinbrink locked up for dear life on that left leg. Hurd trying to break free, work those hands. There you go.
Hurd just got to break that grip. He's strong. He's physically strong enough to break that grip. So might need to move to a different
pinning combination here. There's a stalling call.
Well, so far, I'm just wondering if if Hurd just turns him loose and do a takedown clinic.
Yep, might be his best option here. 33 seconds remaining here, second period.
Kreinbrink does a nice job of defending, not letting Hurd get into a situation of,
He's got 20 seconds here. He's going to have to run this quick. Ten seconds remaining. That's potentially dangerous. Nice job with the break down there to end the period, and we'll head to the third with Jackson Hurd leading 6-1 over Caleb Kreinbrink.
Kreinbrink chose down. Hurd's going to just let him up. We're going to go on our feet. Coach Light was all in favor of that, was actually promoting that. Hurd with his quickness and his strength, coaches are feeling confident in his ability to do takedowns here.
And he's going to get another one. That's 8-2. Coach says let him go.
Just watch yourself.
Never got the escape.
Let go. Yep. Hurd's got to give more distance. Got to give more space.
Yeah, now we're
Kreinbrink knows what he's doing
quick
here.
Stalemate.
Kreinbrink knows what he's doing. So
yeah, just let him go here on the whistle. Yep, there you go. 8-4.
Minute 13 left to go.
Excuse me, 8-3 is your score. Here's Hurd in again.
Come on,
Get that ankle free.
There you go. Got to work it up. There you go.
He's got him tilted. 10-3.
Missed the half.
Yep. Let's see what coaches want him to do. They want him to turn him loose again.
Keep your distance. There you go. Should be one. 40-some seconds left here to go.
Has been warned for stalling. 43 seconds. Plenty of time here. And there's going to be a three-point takedown here. They're stalling for the point, and if Hurd can finish this off, that'll be three. Let's work up, work up, work up. That's 2.
There's 2.
Oh, man.
Oh, nope.
Nope, called it off. Yep. So he's going to get 1 for the stall point. No takedown, waves it off. It's going to be 11-4, I believe. 27 seconds remaining. Hurd needs to get after him, try to get a takedown here. Has been hit for a stall point.
Not yet. Doesn't have. There should be 2 right there. Now ride him out.
Seconds.
Just needs to ride him out.
So nice job here from Hurd. Needs to keep him flat with a 9-point lead. So we're going to get a bonus victory here, but Mount Vernon needs every point they can get. So Jackson Hurd gets out here with a victory. Draws Mount Vernon a little closer. And it's Henry Ryan time here at 170 pounds.
Kind of like these theme songs.
Yeah, I know.
All the notes? Yeah.
Wow.
Hank likes a little Harlan and Oates.
Maybe his mom picked that up. Henry, number 7, 38-2. This is another opportunity here to get some bonus points for Mount Vernon. Drew Diaz, the freshman, 14-26 on the year. Henry looking for that ankle, and he's got it. And the 2 for Henry Ryan. Gonna work that cradle, and off the mat they go. And he's gonna turn him loose. Another takedown for Henry. He's looking for more than that. Might just cut him loose again, and does. 4-2 your score. See an ankle pick in the future here. Oh, close to it. Drops in on that low single. Elevates, and there's 2 more for Henry. 6-2. Well, Henry trying to set it up, 6-3 lead, 46 seconds remaining here first period. There's a long shot from Henry, got that single.
Nice job keeping him in. Should be 2.
And that should be 2 there, and it is. 8-3. Coach Druitt says keep him down, keep him down. Let's break him down and see if we can turn him. Here's the breakdown. See if we can get something happening on top offense here. $20 seconds remaining here in the period. Now we've got a half working.
Got the half in.
As Henry settles in, he's got 15 seconds here to work with. Let's see if he can settle back.
Diaz doing a nice job trying to hand control there.
8 seconds remaining.
I don't think we quite got him in the right position, but we should have our near fall points. So,
and we do
3. There you go.
Henry, so 11-3 now as we head to the second period. Almost don't want to run out of points here.
Ryan decides to take down. Did not defer. Tells you when they're feeling pretty confident.
And Henry's out. 14-3. And there's that
long
nice
shot.
Single again. Henry's got to work up for the 2. Now we need to work pinning combinations here.
Looking for the cradle. He is trying to get to his belly, so Ryan can't lock that up.
14-3 is your score. 1:27 remaining here, third period. Henry working for a fall. He's got one wrist tied up. Now he runs up the half. Now he's got him on his back. Deep trouble. He's pinned right there. Yep, there's a fall. There's a fall for Henry Ryan. And we draw closer, 21-16. as we head to 182. So big match here as we have Watson Crow for Mount Vernon, the sophomore, 19 and 25, against Chase Diaz, the senior, 20 and 10, 21 and 10 now, I believe, on the year.
At 182, Chase Diaz for Mount Vernon, Watson Crow.
So Mount Vernon now back within 5. 21-16 is your dual score.
So with Grove here, he just needs to get his offense going.
Yep.
Just never know what's going to happen. But
this kind of match, we'll see how much Watson learned throughout the year.
Exactly.
What kind of situation are we in? Where am I strong? Where am I not as strong? Stick to those situations. Nicely done by Krob, fighting that takedown attempt off. 1:03 remaining here, first period. Krob and Diaz. 21-16 is your meet score. Krob, there you go, a little better stance here, kind of standing straight up and down there, but he's so tall.
That's what we have to remember.
Yeah,
he's a little bit lankier than a lot of wrestlers,
Yeah,
which makes
he
him
is.
really tough. Because he can get that dang ankle pick so easy.
Yep.
A lot of times, and so. But for him to change his elevations is a little more difficult than some of the other wrestlers.
You just move Diaz around, make him step. Make him take a long step. That's how you execute that ankle pick. 17 seconds remaining here, first period. There you go. Turn and face. 5 seconds. And that'll end the period. No score after one here. Diaz and Krob.
Krob's got to be careful there. Diaz kind of shucked him a little bit off the side. Krob had his whole side body wide open. I was surprised that Diaz didn't take a shot right there. He had the opportunity, almost looked like it was there.
So Krob chooses feet. So long is Watson Krob. Long arms. Takes that modified Russian tie. Slide by attempt by Diaz. There comes on. Too far away for Watson, but he's got long arms. Keep scooting, keep scooting. Oh, he got a hold of that leg.
Got to hold that leg. Diaz is going to come out the back for the 2. Oh, that was a 50-50 there.
Yep.
Diaz did a nice job, though, grabbing that leg of Krob.
Yep, sure did.
And that's what kept Watson from getting a takedown.
And Watson, got to get your head up off the mat and get back on your feet here. Reset. 2-0 lead for Diaz after a nice counter.
There you go.
He's got that
tilt. Arm, that tilt arm going.
Keep rolling through, and we're out of bounds.
Thank goodness. Watson's got to be careful. He can't get that arm caught down there.
And Watson, fortunate there, he really hit that standing tilt nicely. He just ran out of space.
Well, unfortunately, he couldn't use his other arm to catch Diaz's leg, coming down, because that's something that Watson has advantage of with his long arms, long reach. That some guys think you're going to take him down. Next thing you know, he can catch you and put you on your back, sit on you basically.
Watson's going to get that left arm back. 38 seconds remaining here in the period.
Job.
Pull that half off.
Diaz got the half in.
Step over. 20 seconds remaining here in the period. 2-0 lead for Diaz. Officials looking for a little action, I think, from the bottom here. And there's a stall warning. 10 seconds remaining here in the second. And Watson's got to be careful of his back there. 2 seconds, and that's the end of the period. So Diaz will have his choice as we head to the third. He leads at 2-0. And we're going to go neutral. feeling confident on his feet. I also think that's probably Watson's best chance.
Well, I think Diaz probably didn't feel comfortable going down in the bottom position, knowing
so
how long Watson is.
Yep.
That they probably thought, you've got the lead. Let's try your chances on your feet here. So
there's that ankle pick attempt. Fought off by Diaz.
Crow, got to keep your hips moving. Keep your hips moving. Nice job. Get to your feet. Get back up. Watch the retain.
Oh. And some quick whistles tonight. And maybe one of them. So Watson
come out to the Krob's advantage.
Yep. He trails it by 2 here.
Minute 20 left to go.
Got to close the distance. He took a little bit of a long shot in the last period. Trying to set something up. Set up that ankle pick, maybe with some motion. Get him to take a long step. Like that. One minute remaining here, third period. Diaz leads it 2-0.
Krob's been warned. He can't be backing out. He's got to be the aggressor. Diaz knows that.
There's a shot from Krob, a little far away.
Got to keep his hips moving. Got to keep coming. Got to keep driving. Diaz blocking that head. Diaz doing a nice job blocking the head, coming around back. Got the 2.
Yep, really nicely done by Diaz.
Yep.
The head blocked and the go behind. 4-0 now for Diaz. Now we need to come up and score, get some hand control.
Get your one. Get your one. From a team standpoint, Krob just got to be careful not to give up the major.
Yep. 10 seconds remaining here. And the 4-0 lead for Diaz. And that's how this one's going to end. 4-0 in favor of Chase Diaz. So Watson kept it close. Wrestled a good, tough match. And kept it close for his buddies in the upper weights here to see if they can get some things done. So 24-16 now. Mount Vernon trails it as we head to 195. And here comes Ethan Wood. Ethan Wood from Mount Vernon, the sophomore, 32-8 on the year. And he's got Joe Gasson from Assumption, 25-18. Be a good one here.
Gasson strong. Ooh, nice.
A little bit of a lateral drop. Yeah, take cover, Mike.
No, I was just thinking. Gasson's coming in.
Coming in hot.
Yeah, he came in hot. He came in hot. Fischel didn't like that. Fischel did not like that, how aggressive he came back in. Kind of almost like he threw a punch. And
Gasson had kind of a frustrating outcome in his first match. He's probably pretty hyped up to get it done here in the second match.
He's strong, but so is Woods.
Yep. Strong and long. Woods had the right idea. I mean, had him pushing in, and
he was coming in so hard you could have had a drop ladder so fast on him that
just didn't quite. There's a nice slide by from Ethan.
Return him to the mat. There you
go.
Nice job.
2. Really nice takedown there from Ethan. Now Woods riding the legs here a bit. Working a power half.
Trying to give a little.
These two
we don't have a lot of leggers.
No, we don't. It's kind of nice to have one every so often.
You see somebody throwing a leg, it's like that's kind of new. For us, anyway.
It is. So Wood doing a nice job on top here. Working wrists. .26 seconds remaining here in the period. Wood trying to gather him up. .24-16 is your current dual score. Assumption leading Mount Vernon 10 seconds remaining here, first
Doing a
period.
nice job rolling that wrist under Gasson. Here he comes to his base. Making Gasson really work.
So 3-0 in favor of Wood after that penalty. I forgot about that penalty point thrown in there. 3-0 in favor of Ethan Wood. Gasson will head down. Opportunity here for Wood. Did a nice job riding him out in the first period.
Gasson shows a little bit of explosiveness there. Wood hooked the leg, breaking Gasson down.
Oh, what happened there? Something happened on the far side there. There's been a penalty point awarded. The action was on the other side.
I want to kick him out, I think.
Must have been
I
maybe a headbutt.
I think it was a headbutt that they're having a discussion about.
Oh boy. So that's going to be a flagrant. Oh, we got to be thinking. We got to be thinking.
Yeah.
I think we're going to lose a team point there.
I don't know. I'm not sure about that, but
Flagrant misconduct. Flagrant misconduct disqualification. So they're sorting this out here. Looks like a flagrant misconduct disqualification against Gasson. And Wood may have cost us a team point at the end there with a heated match. I mean, two big guys. Gasson had a tough match to start with. Tense situation here with the team score, and I think emotions got guys got carried away with some emotions. It happened on the far side. The crowd over there certainly reacted all as one.
yeah, we're assuming it was kind of a, Gasson was on the bottom and Wood was on top, so we're assuming it was probably kind of he kind of threw his head back into Woods, and the official stopped the match and for a penalty point, and then the officials got themselves together and that's just it's too bad. Emotions can run high sometimes in these matches, and sometimes your tempers get the best of you.
So we'll see how they're sorting this out. They're probably trying to find flagrant misconduct on track wrestling because you don't use it very often, and then we'll see if there is any impact on the Mount Vernon team score with Ethan's reaction after the match was over. Either way, this is going to pull Mount Vernon closer to Assumption as we head to 220 heavyweight. So Mount Vernon probably favored in a couple of these upcoming matches. So things are tightening up.
So the next match coming up, we're going to move into our 220-pound matches. Right now the officials are talking.
Looks like we're going to have a. Oh, sorry, I had my headphones off.
Nope.
Going to have a flagrant misconduct disqualification, and then Mount Vernon is going to lose a team point as well for demonstrative behavior afterwards. And to credit of the Assumption coaching staff, didn't argue that at all.
Nope,
got the explanation from the official and says we're good with that.
Yep,
and
okay.
so credit to them.
So now coming up at 220, we got back on the mat here, Clark Younggreen.
So Schaefer from Assumption, good wrestler, 26-12, the junior. And Clark Younggreen, number 4 ranked Clark Younggreen from Mount Vernon, 6-0. Meet score 24-21, Assumption leading it as we head to 220. Good challenge for Clark Younggreen, just 6 matches on the year so far. Injured in the football season. Got that left knee wrapped up pretty good. Got a good opponent here in Rhett Schaefer.
And they would not have had a chance to meet up yet this year, so this is their first meeting.
So heavy hands from both guys here early on. These are big, strong guys trying to get after it, trying to earn some team points here for their respective teams, and they're gonna get after it. Clark using that Russian tie, trying to shoot a double off of it. Off the mat they go, 1:05 remaining. Here, first period. Young Green and Schaefer. Mount Vernon was down 21-3 at one point in this dual meet. Right now it's 24-21. Clark trying to work the underhooks and jack things up. He's reaching for the single, see if he can pull him back on the mat. Finish this up. Nice lift there from Clark. Got to be careful bringing him down.
Nice
and
job.
there's the two.
Nice job. Should be looking for the back points here. Clark's trying to roll him back. Schaefer doing a nice job trying to get over to his belly here. Clark looking for some.
Clark trying to leverage off that chin and
just couldn't quite
wasn't able to get it.
Nice job, Clark, in understanding where he was at, how high up he had Schaefer, not to slam him down on the mat.
Yeah, did a really nice job staying in control and bring him back safely. 5 seconds here remain here, first period. Young Green leading it 2-0 on the strength of that takedown. 24-21 is your meet score. Things have gotten a lot closer as Mount Vernon was down 21-3. Clark will, after Schaefer defers, Clark will go neutral. Clark really working that underhook hard. Ooh, nice slide by from Clark, and off the mat they go. 1:37 remaining here, 2-0. Clark Young Green leading it over Rhett Schaefer. We are at 220 pounds. Some nice camera work tonight. Is that Jesse up there? He's doing a really nice job. Only has to worry about one mat tonight.
That makes it a lot easier. Schaefer with an underhook. Ooh. Young Green in on a single.
Single again.
And keep him in the middle of the mat. Or you're switching over to a double.
Nice, really nicely done. Nice dump there from Clark. 4-0 lead for Clark Young Green.
We're looking for the power half here.
1 minute remaining, first period, second period rather. A lot of pressure being applied by Clark. Trying to get that wrist loose, and does. Now he's got that on the back. Trying to keep him on the mat here.
We're on the edge of the mat, which makes it really difficult. You go to all this work, and the next thing you know, they whistle you out.
Yep, and he needs to pull him back
Clark
in.
knows where he's at.
There
he knows
goes.
right where he's at. He's Schaefer's kind of getting it up. Clark gets one more oomph out of this thing. He's doing it really slow.
Trying to turn that corner. There he's got it turned. Nice job. Clark really trying to
be methodical about it.
That edge.
Schaefer did a nice job. Kind of got just enough space to scoot off the mat there.
Yep. 11 seconds remaining here in the second. And that's how the second will end. 4-0 in favor of Clark Young Green. Nice job on top. Just ran out of space. We'll go neutral again. Everybody wants to go on their feet tonight.
It tells you that they don't feel they're looking at the score, looking at the time, how much time it takes to get out. If you got somebody that can ride hard, they can burn up a whole period. You just can't score enough points sometimes if you're not good at getting out on the bottom. So Probably a little, probably logical thinking on the behalf of the Assumption coaching staff there for Schaefer.
And there's 2 more for Clark. Now we're in business. Now it's an opportunity to get some bonus points. Keep him in the middle of the mat. And see if Young Green can keep the pressure down.
Minute 25 left to go here.
Clark working hard on top. To get that inside of that. There it is. That's what he was looking for. That is not what Schaefer wanted to leave out in front for Young Green. If he gets this thing on his back, then
Schaefer doing all he can to hold that arm, not give it up to Young Green here. Young Green working him hard. Schaefer trying to get back up to his base.
Not a lot of action going on underneath.
There it is.
There's
Clark's got that arm. Putting it across his back. This is where Clark had him at the Schaefer kind of getting his hips back around.
A nice job by Schaefer to get up to his base and change the calculus there. 30 seconds remaining here. And a tilt attempt here from Clark.
I think he's going to give up. I think he's not giving up on that tilt. Maybe try it one more time.
15 seconds remaining.
I think the crowd's wanting a stall call from the bottom.
6 seconds remaining. And Young Green's going to get out of here with a 6-0 victory. And that'll tie up. That'll be Clark's 100th victory. Apparently, since everyone's holding up the number 100, Clark Young Green's 100th victory. Nice moment for Clark Young Green. And that ties up the duel at 24. Katie's talking to the official. Not sure what a basketball guy knows about.
I think they're looking at an official rule book on something here.
Pulling something in there.
Sure exactly
we'll see what's going on.
Trying to get a little more understanding on the official reading here. Sean's trying to listen in here, so maybe we can give you an official ruling on what we're talking about. Next up, we're going to be at our heavyweight.
What they're discussing here is I think back to the flagrant misconduct. I think what I caught is they actually need to deduct team points
also
from Assumption. So they're adjusting. Apparently on the flagrant misconduct, they went to the rule book and discovered that there's, I think, a 3-point team penalty taken away from Assumption. So now it's going to be 24-21. This is a nutty match.
This is a crazy circumstance here. So, all right, bring us up to speed here, Sean, real quick on that deal.
They went back at the flagrant misconduct and looked at the rule book, and I think this is how it panned out from what I heard, is that they actually needed to for that penalty, remove 3 team points from Assumption. And so that's why instead of it being, well, it's 24-21 now in favor of Mount Vernon. I think that's what happened. Now we got Tristan Lashley, heavyweight from Mount Vernon. He's a senior, 28-11, and Maverick Kindred from Assumption, the junior, 16-21. Maybe we can catch Matt here at some point and get a better understanding of exactly what went down there. As it is, it's 24-21. Mount Vernon is leading the dual meet at heavyweight. No score here between Kindred and Lashley.
We're just going to have our official wrestling book on here. Lashley and Kindred going at it here in the middle. Kind of brawling with each other here just a little bit. Kind of doing a head snap. Lashley looking for a trip. Looking for a trip here. All right. Lashley.
So Dave Ryan filling me in. Assumption actually lost nine team points there. There was a flagrant misconduct, which was a 6-point penalty, and then there was an ejection, which is another 3-point penalty, and then Mount Vernon lost a team point on the reaction. So it was an 8-point swing in misbehavior penalties.
Exactly. Yep.
So, boy, you really hate to see that impact a meet like this. But you always got to keep yourself in check. Yep. Ultimately, this is all about
sportsmanship, also
education, holistic education here, and but you really hate to see that.
We have seen things like that over the years. I mean, I remember one year we were at the district meet down in DeWitt, and there was a young man that bit one of our Woodley.
Yep.
Cam Woodley got onto the state tournament because kid he was wrestling bit him. So, all right, here we are in the second period. Lashley on the bottom, Kindred on top. Lashley showing a lot of strength.
He's got a lot of strength. It takes a lot of energy here.
Wow. That's pretty impressive.
Going to wear himself out.
That Lashley was able to stay up like that, and that Kindred was able to throw both legs in. So that was some athleticism shown by the big fellas there. Here comes Tristan out.
There he goes. Nice job. There he is.
Stay
on the mat. That should be one.
And gets his one. And off the mat they go. So
officials gave us just a little bit more room on that one.
Yep, they did.
Crowd's into this match here right now. So Lashley's up 1-0. Second period, 1:30 left to go. Kindred would try with a little slide by, try to get behind Lashley. Lashley keeps running. We keep running out of real estate here. So both wrestlers back to the middle of the mat here. Lashley with a kind of a shot. Kindred trying to battle it off. Wrestlers trying to get an offense going. Lashley with kind of a trip.
1 minute remaining here, second period. 1-0 lead for Lashley from Mount Vernon.
Crowd kind of wants the officials to get into Kindred backing out.
A slide by attempt from Kindred. That said, Kindred's been more of the, he's forced a little bit more of the action here in the period. Giving up a little bit of size. To our serenader, singer of the national anthem here tonight, Tristan Lashley. And that's got to be a stall, and it is. So, no, wait, what?
No, we were pushing. We shoved with the arm, I think, didn't we? Nope, we were. Oh no, we were awarded.
Sure.
Anything. That was. Oh, we were warned.
All right.
Well, Kindred's been warned. So both wrestlers have a stall call, hit against them. So.
All right, that's the end of the second period. This has been the nuttiest dual meet.
This is why we haven't done it for 8 years, I guess. So, both of them have a stall call on them. So.
Kudos to Jeff Linder down here. He's trying to. It's been a while since he's covered a wrestling meet, and it can't just be 3 for them, 3 for them, 3 for you. 6 for them.
You got to see a scratch paper over here. He's got a lot of stuff going on.
I'm reading this story tomorrow morning. Guarantee you that. Lashley starts the period on top, up by 1.
Lashley's looking for the cradle.
Up.
Can he use it? Can he do something with it? Kindred trying to work himself off. All right,
awkward cradle here.
Got to move it over. Just
got to take
easy,
it nice and easy.
Oh, Kindred breaks Lashley's.
Now he's got to try better. He's got a better situation than he did before. Here comes Tristan. They're counting near fall for Lashley. Near fall for Lashley coming up. 130 to work with. There's a fall for Lashley. Hey! Jim is on its feet. Big fall for Tristan Lashley.
Lashley is pumped up.
Sing an anthem, get a huge fall. That's all.
Last home meet of his senior season. So coming up here is our 106 pounders.
Here comes Brody Bowman of Assumption. Bowman is the reason that Assumption's even in this match, coming from behind to
winner take it all.
Win his match against PCM, and this is number 8 ranked Clayton Perot, 34-4 on the year, the junior. And Perot is in nicely, and he's got the takedown. 30-21 is your dual meet score now. Mount Vernon leading it. Mount Vernon can put this away here. And here comes Perot. Got that leg hook, got the arm across the back.
Bowman's going to try to fight it off. He's got it tight.
Tightened up. That is tight. Good night, Irene.
That is it right there.
Big fall for Perot. Well, that's going to send Mount Vernon to the state duels. We did start at 20, right?
We did start at 20.
Finally got over that hump. (36-31) is your score. This is your final match of the evening. Sean Kirsten and Jake Haugsy. These guys did meet at the Mount Vernon invite. I believe Haugsy won that match. He did. Haugsy pinned Kirsten. Again, that was a long time ago. Oh, let's keep it classy. Well, here's Haugsy.
He's got it
his near side locked up. Crowd's going to go bonkers. And the ball! And Mount Vernon takes care of Assumption finally after all these years. Mount Vernon is off to the state duels with a 42-21. Can't believe this duel ends 42-21 in favor of Mount Vernon after trailing 21-3. Mount Vernon won every single match since that time.
It just shows you that, all of a sudden you get a bunch of pins in a row and you're right back winning it. It just adds up so fast, and it's been a long time coming that we're gonna get to the duels, and that should be exciting this Saturday.
Absolutely, so happy for this group, for this team, one of the best Mount Vernon teams to come along in a long time, and just really happy for Coach Light, for Aaron Truitt, all these assistant coaches, all these wrestlers. So Mount Vernon heads to the state duels, an opportunity to do some damage. They're a good solid lineup, good solid team. See where they'll be seated when they get there. And hats off to this Assumption team. That's a tough loss. They really
they battled hard.
They battled hard, and the
coaches. I'm looking at the coaches. They're over there. They're shaking hands with the officials. They understand. Yep. They get it. They're now the outcome, even on that match, with the way things came out, we would have, still won.
We would have won it anyway.
But it's. it's a learning experience for those guys, and you learn from it and you move on. So,
yeah, huge turning point in that meet. You got Macias coming over to shake hands with the coaches. Really classy bunch.
Good job.
Really classy bunch from Assumption. A tough loss for them. Really hats off to their coaches. Hey, a lot of staffs after that exchange would have lost it, and they said, yeah, you made the right call, and we
Kept it all
agree.
together.
And yeah, it's too bad that it had an impact on the meet, but I think ultimately Mount Vernon would have taken care of things either way. So Mount Vernon wins the duel 42-21, and they head to the state duels this Saturday, and the team getting their banner awarded to them on the center of the mat. And what a great season, Mike. Thank you for stepping up, and most exciting duel of the year. And
this was awesome.
What a great time.
And look forward to doing it next year if they decide to have us back.
Right? Oh, did you say anything to get us disqualified from that? I don't think I did, but in the excitement, you never know what might.
Just for everybody at home that's still listening, that just so you know, they when you start thinking about the girls' the state tournament, you start thinking about the state dual meet, the state and the state wrestling tournament. Just know that you can watch every match. You can go through track wrestling. You can go watch it online. Right from the convenience of your own home. You can pick the matches. I mean, unfortunately, this year I'm going to be out of town for the state wrestling tournament. So when it's our turn to be up, we're going to be at some probably local watering hole pulling up the meets and watching them, the ones that we want to watch.
You bet. And congrats to Young Green on his 100th victory. A lot of great things happened tonight. Great match with Jaspers and Bass.
Yeah.
Really great match
Good
there.
battle. We were excited to see that match, and they could meet up again.
Absolutely, they sure could. Absolutely. So great night for Mount Vernon Wrestling. Off to the state duels. First time in a long time that we've been over there. Won't have far to go this time. Hopefully we'll have a great turnout down there from the fan base, and should be a lot of fun. So, Mike Clark, thank you, sir, for this season. Thanks for Ray Riesland and Aaron Riesland for sitting in for us last week. They did a great job. Absolutely. They knew a thing or two about wrestling themselves. So, hey, for Mike Clark, I'm Sean Moore. Congratulations to the Mount Vernon Mustangs on their qualification for the state duels. We will see you. We'll see you down in Coralville. See you over in Des Moines, and we'll be back on the air next year.